And hello, we are here. It is time.
Sorry we're late.
Welcome to the Jimbo Slice and Hatrix podcast, number 2 of many. We have a special guest today, YellowTieGuy. Hang on a second. I gotta fix that. That's gonna drive me crazy.
With the bar.
Yeah, no, I gotta fix it so that it's not reversed. But anyways, YellowTieGuy's here. He is a close friend of ours. He is a founder of music, news, and discovery platform. Founder of music, news, and discovery platform called Alchemical Records and publisher of Alchemical Records magazine. He's a vocalist and a guitarist. Goes by the name YellowTieGuy. You can find him. We're going to have his socials in the description below for YouTube. And if you're here watching us on Twitch, it will be a bot's going to come through every so often and have all his links. So make sure you show him some love. I would appreciate it. We have no sponsor today, so instead of a sponsor, if you could actually just hit that like and subscribe button, so we're not wasting your time with a sponsor. In the meantime, just hit that. Appreciate it. Let's get right into it. We are a podcast that mainly focuses on what would you call it? We just shoot the shit. Yeah, we just shoot the shit. Bunch of bros hanging out, drinking some drinks, some other stuff sometimes, and we'll talk about anime. We talk about what is that? Make that stop.
I just got the notification that we're live.
You got the notification? Oh, yeah?
Because I subscribed.
There you go.
To Hatrix 11 on Twitch.
Top tier.
Guest relations?
I don't know. Where we're going with this. So we talk about anime, we talk about girls, we talk about dude shit, we do music, even though Jim, we don't care about his opinion on that, and and just bullshit around. So let's talk about YellowTieGuy. What's the most recent thing you've been up to nowadays? What's going on with you?
Well, we're middle of recording an album.
Okay.
So we've got, the rest of the band lives in Fairfax, Virginia.
Okay.
I'm living in Utah, with the exception in Maryland with you steamers.
Right.
And so
I'm
living in Utah, and the band is recording together in Fairfax. We've got maybe 4 or 5 songs from the album, singles that we're
Mm-hmm.
And then the new album was supposed to come out in August, but we play in a rock and roll band, so our timelines are, we're working on that.
Did you do any shows this week?
I did not do any shows. I came out to DC because I've been working with nonprofit organization MagFest the last couple of years.
Oh, right.
And so one of the most recent adventures was at the Smithsonian American Sam Arcade. And so at Sam Arcade, and so I've just been a liaison for the last. Being in music gave me a background doing live events. I've been making websites since GeoCities. If anybody remembers what GeoCities is,
I don't know what that is.
It's pre-Facebook.
MySpace,
MySpace.
right?
MySpace times?
It's kind of around the MySpace era. So I've been building some websites since then. And when I recorded my first album in my bedroom at 14, and so my brother and I put our first EP together, and I fell in love with just the writing and production. So that's probably, that's kind of the work that the band is in. Nowadays, I do a lot of consulting. Most of my network.
Shout out to Atari.
Atari, Living Sacrifice.
So, horizontal's this way. There we go. Now when I go left, my hand goes left. And when I go right, my hand goes right. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So let me get this straight real quick.
Huh.
You are in Utah.
Yeah. That's basically.
Where's Utah?
Yeah,
Oh, that's Dot?
More or less.
Can they see the mouse?
Yeah, they can see the mouse. Where's Utah in this bitch?
All the way next to.
Yeah. Colorado.
Here?
Yeah.
This?
That.
And you're messing with me, and you're talking with Virginia?
Yeah.
What do you drive? A rocket ship?
So there's a small local airport in Cedar
Okay.
City, Utah. So it's part of Delta and Salt Lakes. Bit of a layover, but it's pretty easy to hop on a plane.
Okay. And you're a preferred customer because you're the only one?
No, I wish, but no, it adds on like a couple $100 to fly out of the local tiny airport, but
I feel like with tolls and gas, that's not terrible.
The gas is $4 a gallon, and you're driving an hour plus to get to the next local.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cheap though to fly in and out of Vegas.
Sure.
I actually recommend flying into Vegas and visiting with me. Actually, from where we are,
yeah, that makes sense.
This takes about 2.5 hours to drive to Dulles Airport. Was an option a decade ago.
Sure.
Right? And so it only takes as long for me to get to Las Vegas now as it used to be to go and pick up friends from the airport. You know, and so it's a trip, but plus there's things to do in Vegas. There's not a lot to do out in Dulles Airport, so.
What kind of things can you do in Vegas?
You got that
I don't know. Whatever we do, though, stays in Vegas.
Good point.
Right?
Good point.
Yeah.
Let's see. You, Jimbo, did some homework and have a bunch of videos ready for us to indulge in. Before we do, we're still on YellowTieGuy. Do you have a video that we can watch?
You can, sure.
Do you have one preferred?
Let's do it.
Go to the YellowTieGuy channel. Let's see what pulls up first.
Should have him.
See what happens though.
Is that you?
That's the band topic, but not the actual picture. Try one word, yellow. Branding issue. To go.
I'm sorry, dude.
So
there you go.
yeah, so Misery's cool because my bassist Jamie.
Yo, what the fuck is this shit? Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this shit? Huh?
Oh
man.
Throwback.
That's a throwback. Yeah, it's only 6 years ago that we published it. We probably filmed
that
it.
Was 6 years ago?
Only 6 years ago?
Yeah, that's probably 8 years ago. That we...
Damn,
longer
I'm
than
fucking
that.
old. Sorry, chat. I can't show you this because reasons, but fuck, dude. Anyways, that's a story for another day.
So check out the Misery video.
Oh, this one right
My
here.
bassist had my bassist's first time like working on bassist's first time directing a professional photographer. Started dabbling in video during the pandemic. I don't know. You have permission to play this, but Twitch made still.
Oh, that's right.
Twitch made still give you grief.
snap.
for it,
Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's all automated. It's all automated. Do you have a publisher or a?
I mean, yeah, we're use.
They probably have an automated system to fucking.
An automated system to
yeah,
catch
just
you.
fucking yeah. So
They just.
it's here. I would love to show it, but then we just get demonetized and it's a mess. And that's what it is. Watch it.
I mean, you know why I don't interview a lot of musicians on
It makes
Twitch?
sense. It makes sense. Well, I mean, here's the thing: if we have you play live, would it? I mean, there might be automated systems like AI that's just like, I know what song that is. You know what I mean?
We'll have to find one of the kids' rainbow elephant piano keys during the commercial break.
I got a little keyboard over there if you want to do it.
Hey man, there you go. Hey,
Maybe
show
it
me.
was an ukulele.
I think a couple of notes don't work. But
Show me some.
Right in front of that TV. I ain't playing.
Now now you watching anime?
I do.
What are you watching right now?
Well, I'm kind of behind on the times.
fine.
I'm really waiting on the next Attack on Titan. Really,
I thought it was done.
is it
No,
done?
I don't think it's done.
No, I don't
What?
think it's done.
I don't even watch it. I don't think it's done.
Well, I haven't watched. I haven't watched the last arc that's
So-
out right now.
the last full blown anime that I watched in its entirety was Vinland Saga. Netflix.
He's all
Man.
about that. I couldn't.
I
do
watched
it,
the
man.
first
I couldn't
season.
do
The
it.
second season is such fucking garbage and ass, and I hate it.
I wish I could disagree. It's just so much slower.
It's a
and
different type of
it's a
anime.
it's a
literally
different curve,
completely different type. And I wasn't. You know, I'm just not feeling it.
When it was recommended to me, I had just finished Vikings,
Right.
and I had just finished
Same.
the other one that's on Netflix.
Oh, Lost Kingdom. The Last Kingdom is the
like 6 seasons
the Last Kingdom.
with Uhtred.
yes, the Last Kingdom.
Pretty
So
boy.
I just
Which-
finished those, and then
I've seen
Hat's like, "Dude, you gotta watch this Viking anime." I'm like,
It's perfect. Go right into
It
Vinland
did it did come out during a time where Vikings were very much being like pushed.
I would
into
rather watch Vikings than zombies. Zombies like populated the screen
There's a new
years.
there's a new show coming out with Daryl in it, dude.
Daryl.
What's
I
it
can't remember
called?
what it's called. It's like Daryl.
It's just Daryl. I haven't finished.
It's his full name.
I haven't finished Walking Dead. Is it over? Is
Oh,
Walking Dead over?
I can't watch.
They're
Walking
probably
Dead.
gonna finish.
I can't watch.
I heard
stuff
some
like
things, some spoilers I already heard. I'm like, well, now that I know that, I don't fucking care
But it's
anymore.
just Daryl. It's Daryl, and I guess he had something happen to him, and he floated over to France for on some raft. That's all. It was a trailer.
Spoiler alert.
And I was like, "What the hell?"
Well, yeah. I don't know. See, I haven't gotten into the zombie stuff because it was like everywhere for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
Vikings have kind of gotten like that. But I will say that first season of Vinland Saga is worth the trouble. Just it's maybe like watching Berserk. Like, if you're at some point that show starts to freak you out. And like if you can get through the first season, like you're golden. But so watch the first season of Vinland Saga.
I'm not gonna watch it. I just at the time when it was highly recommended to me, just over.
I get that.
Shit.
Right.
Well, even Game of Thrones is like that now that The Witcher's out. It's a kind of similar. I mean,
Witcher's
they're not
got an
exactly.
anime. I haven't watched the
That's
new
got an
season. I
anime.
haven't watched it.
Speaking of animes like that, what's it called? The Castlevania. Have you seen that?
I did watch the Castlevania
Dang.
ones. They were good.
Dang.
Beautiful anime.
Very well.
9.5 out of 10.
Man.
And it doesn't get a full 10 because there's not more of it. And
I didn't watch the last
It is short.
season.
I
But they
also
have
think
4 seasons.
those shows could do better with digging into the intellectual property
Sure.
component.
I agree.
To me, when you have something that's Castlevania related, it's super easy just to get into kind of traditional vampires
Sure.
and
Yeah,
vampire
it's been around for
hunters.
30.
Well,
40
that
years
work's
almost.
already been done for you. Somebody already did all that
The
work. Like,
nostalgia's
they
already
made
there.
all this. What do you call it? Depth to the fucking story of it. And why not just dive right in and get to the nitty gritty?
Sure.
I agree with that.
Let's go for the kill.
But then again, hey, if you just want to start punching vampires in the face, I'm cool with that too, right? Like,
So, I'd honestly rather watch the series though than do something like was the Castlevania for first 3D Castlevania really
the
just
video
like
games.
was effed up. I
On N64?
Yeah, N64's
Garbage.
Castlevania was just absolutely
Garbage.
trash.
I don't care what no one says.
The
Garbage.
side-scrolling Castlevanias were absolutely superior.
Yeah,
I just
right.
showed actually. So what the Smithsonian American Arcade Museum event and was soundtracks are featured prominently in a video game or where the element of gameplay is centered around music. And so one of the selections that I picked was the Symphony of the Night
Fuck
because it
yeah.
absolutely
Fuck yeah,
is
dude.
hands down one
Yeah.
of the best soundtracks
I have the
in a video
CD
game.
of it.
Really? Well, there was another one that was, I think, 3DS. It was a handheld version of the Castlevania, and it was intense. It's like I watched somebody speedrun it randomly on YouTube, and I wish I mean we could look for it, but I don't think it's worth it. But anyways, it's the story's there, the music's fucking there. And honestly, if it was after my time, I know we all say, "Oh, this is before my time," but this was after my time. This is like kind of when like mobile games. I don't play mobile games anymore. I mean, I'll play like
I play Magic on my phone. and
I'll play
that's as far
like
as I've
Link,
gotten.
like or what's the Zelda game? I play those, but I play them like
This?
it's that Tears of
Well,
Kingdom,
Playing on your Switch and playing on your phone are not the same.
right?
Like
Yeah.
Well, this
I
is
don't
supposed to
do
be
the
the new Game Boy, right? This is the new Game Boy,
Switch.
and I'm not doing Game Boy stuff anymore for whatever reason.
Mostly because I can't afford to buy a video game system and have an awesome computer. I use my computer for video and audio editing,
Sure.
and it's good enough to play video games on, and I don't need to buy another $1,000 system to play video games on.
No, it makes sense to me.
So,
Just go to PS5.
I mean, it's like $150, but still, I
Yeah,
get it.
shit.
Same thing.
and now you get buy a game for $50 a piece versus I can go to like Epic Games does their sales or like Humble Bundle or something like that, and you can get
Right.
25 games for $5 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was- most of the games I have are free, and that's why I really like Overwatch because I haven't spent a dime on it.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
like-
that's the only reason why I've been playing.
Well, here's another thing, and I'm starting to fall into this category, is that, like, when it comes to single-player games, I could just watch somebody play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And get the whole story, and I get it. Everything has experience, like, Elden Ring. That's more, that's an experience. I would recommend playing Elden Ring. But it's other games like Final Fantasies where it's just very linear, like, oh, you go here, you go here, you go here, cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. I could just watch somebody play that and be totally fine with.
15 wasn't like that.
I'd agree, though. I mean, we're talking about the fact that what we're really talking about is the experience. So
Right.
if you've already had a Final Fantasy experience, right? You have either the time-based turn systems, or you have the more like input-based systems where you're actually fighting live action, right? So once you've had either of those things, you've had that experience. So point.
Why play it when you can watch it?
Well, I don't know if it's a why play it when you can watch it, but maybe why play everything when there's some things you can play and other things that you can watch.
There's some games right now where I feel like why play when you can watch it applies to me, and I think Final Fantasy 16 is one of those. Mainly because I can't play it yet. It's not on PC yet.
Have you been seeing people stream it?
I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't looked. But
I thought it was out, but
it's out. It's out on PS4 or PS5. It's out on PS5. So if I really wanted to, there's somebody who's streaming it.
Hat loves Diablo Immortal.
Hey,
what game is that? I've never heard of that.
I have a whole 2 hours of Diablo Immortal under my belt. So yeah, I'm pretty much an expert, you know? That's all it took for me.
Apparently you're not. You're basically naked for not wearing a hat. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about bringing it, but I was
Do you see this? I'm the YellowTieGuy, and I showed up on your podcast wearing one of my own band T-shirts here just to represent. The least you could do is wear a hat on your damn.
I pulled out the old
JTHM. I am the hat.
You growing your hair out to be able to make it into a hat?
I'm growing my hair out because I mean, if you pay for a haircut once a year, it's so much cheaper than paying for one every.
Why do you think I got this number?
I can't do that. I have a fucking scar in the middle of my head.
Oh, you gotta wear that proud.
The scar?
Yeah, chicks dig scars.
It was like a cyst. I mean, I could totally make the excuse of, I saved a burning baby from a building. Oh, right, the baby was burning. The building was fine.
No,
the building was fine.
A baby rescued me from a burning building.
I saved a burning baby from a building, and that's how I got the scar. But
I'm glad you said something about the orange, Sarah. So I was going to comment with this kind of wall behind us. It looks like we're streaming from our prison cell.
I thought about putting some things up here.
There's a panel back here.
Right,
and
we in prison. We in the joint, man.
What's funny is behind us is the best background I've ever seen in my life. Look at that background right here.
It's a beautiful background.
Look at that. We could have that right now, but somebody who designed this room decided to put it there.
They put that behind the TV.
That's unbelievable.
That's for the little one, man. I'm sorry, man. I had to
Are we trading cigarettes here in prison?
Yes.
Also, I want to clarify. I'm a good 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet in front of everybody else. I'm not a big fat dude. Okay, I'm like in front of people. I just want to make that clear. Space. Right, I'm driving.
He's 6'7". You don't know that.
Yeah, I am 6'7", and that's just my dick. So
you're one of those guys that walks in the room and your dick's been there for 5 minutes already.
I call it the girthquake.
What are you doing? Yeah. I'm dodging traffic.
It just hits the ground. So just to reiterate, because I like to be a stickler on current events. Top tier animes. If you guys aren't watching, you need to know. And we'll just focus on. Do you have Crunchyroll?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. What do you use? Hulu?
Mostly Netflix.
Netflix?
And Prime.
Some of them transfer over. I'm not sure which ones, but...
The only reason I haven't gotten Crunchyroll, because I know you can watch...
It's like $5, though. It's not the most
you can
expensive.
watch a lot of free anime on Crunchyroll.
If you know the right websites, you can do anything you fucking want. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's always been true. Because we could go back to the days of IRC.
You used to have to do that.
When I used to have to put in all of my peer-to-peer stuff. All my peer-to-peer stuff had to be
Tell me you're old.
Coded, yeah. Pre Napster, I've been getting access to stuff before it was leaked. It was called IRC. It was a chat platform that was...
We used to have to do that in Diablo 2.
I never used that.
In Diablo 2, you had to use IRC to be able to translocate with other people certain IP addresses that would host this special event that would happen in this game. And it's what you had to use. That's really all I have in that situation. We used to have to use it, though, because that's the only way we could communicate and share this IP address that was super hidden from the game. But if you knew what was fucking going on, you knew the back end, and so people would talk and communicate, and you had to use IRC to do that.
IRC.
Which now there's better things than IRC.
There was a chat that was actually kind of around the same.
Was it?
It was
AIM.
No. Voice.
You got mail.
No, it was the one. It was the same thing that the remember the Duke Nukem. That's the one that I know what you're talking about.
MCQ was one.
That is one. That is one.
What was that dude's name?
Oh,
Francis St. John or something.
No,
like
there's
that?
John St. John.
John St. John. So this one time,
Eat shit and die.
this one time at Magfest,
It's time to kick ass.
it was a long time. I think it was Magfest 6, probably. We were in our hotel room, and all of a sudden, do you remember that?
I remember John St. John came and partied,
Yeah.
and then just left,
So
and just like
this
next part.
motherfucker,
The Duke Nukem guy.
we're like, who the hell is that?
We're
We're partying like a
party in here.
motherfucker. We're
Right.
partying like a motherfucker. It's a little room. All of a sudden we hear, what's this? Open it up. John St. John. We're like, fucking Duke Nukem? What the hell? He's like, yeah, man, come in to party. I'm like, all right.
Come on in.
So I had a fucking ounce and a half of fucking dank. I had like at least 2 or 3 grams of solid keef.
ICQ, that's right.
I was like, yo, you gonna party with us? You're gonna be smoking this shit. He's like, alright. So I fucking packed a fat ass bowl. He hit it. I hit it. Y'all hit it. He was barely walking out the door. I don't even remember that.
Are we ready for panel now?
He's like, I still gotta go to other
Is everybody
rooms.
in
Like, yeah,
to
good
break
luck,
it?
bud.
Last night,
He was just doing his rounds, huh? He looks good. What is this, 2016?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had done the
I got fans.
2014.
Like,
I think when did we ran into him in a hallway somewhere, and he didn't party with us. He didn't party with us, but we ran into him in a hallway, and he just somebody was like, do the voice, and he's like, blah, I'm gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna rip off your head and shit down your neck.
And he was like, and everyone's like, ah, you know what I mean? They're so happy. But I didn't see him party with when we did it. I don't know when 2016.
This is when they had that's when they were in the Hilton.
Oh,
Virginia.
before they did the Gaylord.
Yeah.
The Gaylord.
What was cool about that was the
Can't say the Gaylord without laughing.
that hotel in Arlington was like 2,000 people or so. It's a tenth of what they do over at so your chances of hanging out with one of the celebrities was much more
'Cause it was a small
significant.
place.
Because they could knock on every door in the building and be done in a
I
night.
want to do that. I want to do that at Magfest next year.
I want to bring my girl to MacFest.
Do you know me? I'm Jimmy. I'm on one of the panels. I just came to party.
People know me, man.
Yeah.
People know me.
Right?
I try to do that, and I'm a streamer. And actually, I had some streamer guys that show up at MacFest when I was there.
Itari said that
Itari
he
was
was
there.
at Itari was at a convention this weekend doing the sellouts, and said that somebody, for the first time, somebody came up to him and recognized him doing his.
That's
So,
good.
yeah.
Good for him, man. That's hilarious. Not hilarious. That's awesome. But it's all hilarious.
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 That someone would waste being a celebrity on Itari.
That's cute. That's adorable.
Everybody gets one, and you met Itari. We kid, because I'm related to him.
I joke.
I also have to apologize. Last podcast we did, the sound was off. There was some technical issues with the fucking this, but we got it under control today. YellowTieGuy,
professional audio.
Yes, he is an
engineer.
audio engineer. He does audio shit, obviously, because of his profession. Check out his links down below. He does audio shit for a living all day, so it was very nice to have him just kind of come in and just be like, hey, we're going to set this fucking straight.
Yeah.
I could have done it, but it would have taken me longer.
Maybe you can do it now that we've set up a pattern.
Stop
a
the cat.
system, a habit of good habit.
Yes.
Done is better than perfect. All right. But done and perfect is better than done and imperfect.
True. True. Incoming ad in 5 minutes. Let me just let y'all know if you're not.
Ads are snooze.
If you're not subbed, you're gonna get
Who's
fucked.
snoozing? Who's snoozing?
I didn't
ads?
snooze.
Somebody's snoozing at.
I did snooze it. I'll do that.
What does that even mean?
Somebody subscribing to the channel must have.
Don't snooze. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do a 10-minute ad later. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, I know. It's now you have to watch an entire infomercial on mattresses.
Right. No, I think so. I don't want to get in trouble, but there's certain things you can do to avoid ads. Obviously, Twitch Prime and Twitch something else that you on Twitch where you're a super Twitch. I don't know. You pay like $15 a month and you can have no ads forever. Maybe it's 10. I don't remember what it is. It's, yeah, and you can watch anybody you want and never get ads. or you can play 5 and watch the one person you like and make good ads.
Obi says prison's one way to avoid
We're going
ads.
to jail.
Yeah.
And then there's other ways to avoid
Other
ads.
ways to avoid
Can
ads.
you make that bigger?
Yeah, I can. There's.
He's not going to, but he can.
Oh, you mean like font size wise?
Yeah, like just. I can't really read it because I don't have my glasses.
Oh, my
glasses.
There we go.
Oh, Daddy Bezos bucks. There could be.
Oh, Bezos. Yes,
So-
right. He does own stream.
So
or
before we
Twitch,
get
doesn't
into, so is anyone else like kind of confused? Twitter is now X, but I still access X by going to
What does
Twitter.com.
that mean?
What is X?
I just heard about that.
Twitter's
recently.
completely rebranded. If you go to Twitter right now, it is now X. And Twitter has taken over the account of the person that used to be at X. And apparently has given them nothing. But anyway, so Twitter is now X.
So Twitter said, "Fuck you, soy boy motherfuckers, so bad we're calling ourselves X now."
We're X, yep.
Really?
Okay.
Instead of tweet, it should be called twat. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if my Dogecoin is going to be worth anything in a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna sign on my twat.
Yeah. Twatter.
Twatter.
Yeah,
There it is.
twatter.com.
Twatskis.
So there's a if you ever play there's this thing you can role playing in certain video games like Grand Theft Auto, where I can't explain it too well, but they role play and they can't use real terms like Twitter, right? They have to kind of fake it and call it something else. And they call it twatter, right? And some other things like that.
Yeah, that's good.
When they talk about Twitch,
Bookface.
they talk about there's people like instead of chat, the voice is in my head, right? Because they're the voices in my head are telling me to do this, right? Like
the hub of porn.
RP Rust. I don't know about RP Rust. Look, step bro, you need to chill out, man.
The hub of porn.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a weird logo. So then the bird is gone and
Really?
yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, I
I
heard
didn't know
about
that
the
either.
X, but I had no idea. What
I've
it was
heard
about.
I
nothing.
actually can totally understand and accept and get whatever happens from a rebranding. I just don't know what to call it anymore because it's not a tweet.
So
We're
It's an
Xing.
X.
We're Xing.
we're sexy.
Did anybody? Yeah, and so we've also seen how people say, "Oh, Twitter was a buzz." They always have like things to say about the people of what Twitter did today, right? So what are we going to say that happened on X today? People were really Xing today.
I
Did
don't.
you see Hat's tweet today?
I don't
No,
use
it's
Twitter.
X.
I don't use Twitter ever. Like anything I use on Twitter is just fucking automated bullshit, right? Like I have. I uploaded a YouTube video. Boom, it's
Musk
on Twitter.
does not like you.
So, well, here's the thing. I never use it, so I don't keep in touch with any of this shit. I don't even know if is it a new app I have to download now? Like, what's
Pull
going
it up.
on?
Is
Pull
it-
up.
is
Pull
it
up
new-
Twitter's
is it a new
site.
app?
Let everybody else see it. See this
Show
mess.
me Twatter.
What?
Twitter.
What the heck?
Twatskis.
Twitter. It's what's happening. Is it?
Yeah, X.
X.
see?
I saw the X.
Wait.
I mean.
Sign into X.
I don't have a Twitter.
Oh shit. Neither do I.
Okay,
Okay.
now you do.
Shit.
What's your
No.
birthday? Tell them all your birthday.
April 1st.
Yes. 1969, obviously.
1969.
Obviously.
I didn't realize. I thought you can't. You have to sign in to use it. I thought you
Yes.
could log in.
No,
Apparently not.
No, there were all sorts of things. So recently, like he made it so that way if you didn't have a Twitter account, you could only see like up to 100 tweets a day or something like that.
Oh.
There's been some limitations. Are you signing into yours or?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign into mine. I don't really know what my login is though. That
That's
ain't
not
it.
it. You get 2 more attempts before Elon Musk starts tracking the location of your jet.
The thing is,
I know his password. The D's on my mind.
You better confirm your username.
D is on my.
So I got a question for you. Where does the 11 in Hatrix 11 come
lucky number.
from? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I mean,
That was
I see
13.
back in the day, I was banging 11 girls a day, right?
Right.
And I was like, you know,
How am I going to remember all
how
their
am I
names?
right? And they're like, Hatrix is taken. And I was like, well, what else is important to me at the moment? And I was like, probably these bitches, right?
Right.
So I was like, boom, Hatrix 11, right? Because 11 girls a day just makes sense.
Tasha, Tina, Latoya,
Yeah. Frank. Yeah, Jim.
Pat, Chris.
Y'all see the what's what's the Asian country where
The Asian country?
yeah, I mean, fuck, it is what it is.
Thailand.
Thailand, thank you, Thailand. Thailand and
The Poconos?
what the fuck kind of confirmation
The
code?
Philippines?
Dude, this
Here,
confirmation.
I'll read it to you.
No, thanks.
I'll read it
No,
to you.
don't.
It's, nobody else is going to
I mean, I don't.
That was North Korea, right? North Korea.
3 UGN 65 M like Mary.
Anyway,
All right.
oh shit!
Make a new password.
I don't
damn
want to
it.
reset my password. I just wanted to
You
log.
don't know your old one, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
might as well put it on something that comes.
It's gonna
on
say,
first.
look, I guarantee it's gonna say this password you're already using.
No, they're not gonna do.
Promise you.
I forgot my password.
Like,
Bitches.
yeah, fucking don't ask me all these stupid questions.
Shit.
All right,
X.
continue
See,
to.
look. X. Now you can see.
Review
Oh,
your
they know
phone.
your phone number.
Review your
My
phone.
phone
No,
number.
it's not my number.
Your mom's
Is it-
number.
Oh, is it-
All right.
All right.
Anyways, now we're on Twitter.
Yeah, so
X.
it's X.
Look, it's X on everything.
What?
It's X.
Look, Elon Musk tweeted.
X.
Why is
He said, fuck your couch.
There's no sound.
Oh,
No,
well.
of course not. No, it's not your fault. It's there's no sound.
Oh,
You guys just got trolled by
I just
Elon
got
Musk.
trolled. He got me. He got me.
So look up Brand X from Batman. And I'm telling you, this is what I think. I think that Elon Musk was just a fan of the original.
That?
Yeah,
right
go
there?
ahead. Yeah, let's watch that. We could
4, 3, 2,
Oh, it's the original Batman.
1.
Cue music.
I don't know if we can watch
This
this.
is bringing back nostalgia.
I might-
Attributed to a
I'm pretty sure.
This just.
Yeah, maybe towards the beginning. The Brand X.
Where's it coming from?
There it is. You
I don't
see.
know.
Brand X.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
right. I remember that.
I'm convinced Elon saw this and it stuck in his mind when he was a kid and was like, Brand X, baby. And
That's-
it's like, it's 6.
The original Batman. Jesus Christ. I used to watch that as a kid, and like I didn't realize that like
X-Crates?
it was old when I was
Scrates.
watching it. You know what I mean? I was like 5, and like this is cool.
Right, because
it was
what,
old
89?
then. Yeah, it was
89?
old then. I had no fucking clue.
Tweets are called Scrape.
I don't know what he said. All I know is I'm out of a fucking beer.
Oh, I better go get some beer. After
I
all, what
think-
good is
I
having a guest if they don't bring beer?
They don't bring the beer.
I think we should right now and then repost again. So later on, if you do watch something that has music on it, we'll get rid of the first.
It'll be no, it doesn't work like that because I have to put it all in one video.
Why can't it? Like this is the intro. Bam.
Can't be
Now we're gonna go to the other shit.
because it can't be.
I'm just gonna say something, but
No, say it. I want to hear
No,
it.
no, no, no.
No, say it.
No.
Nah, say it. Put
No.
your say it with your chest.
you muted me for the rest of the night
I
when I said
did.
it. Yes.
I didn't mute you for the rest of the night. I gave you a timeout. No, I deleted your one comment.
No, well, no. I'm talking about months ago.
Oh, well, fuck
Hashtag
you.
team meeting. All right, let's work this shit out.
No, Jim. Most recently, Jim posted. He bitched about ads.
Oh, yeah.
As a first
I didn't
off,
know. I didn't know.
When I'm streaming, that is my only source of revenue.
Right.
That is how I make
Right.
money. And I have a personal close friend of mine coming into my chat, bitching to everybody else there. Fuck ads. I even turned them down for everybody, and he's still bitching about it. And I deleted it. His little shitty comment about ads. And he fucking got because he doesn't fucking get an ad blocker because he lives in 2005 like a fucking weirdo, and he got
Ad blocker.
Yeah, see, you know,
I've never heard of that.
there you go.
Jimbo Slice
And-
doesn't understand yet because Jimbo Slice
I don't-
isn't making
like
his money
and
from
like
ads yet.
right,
It's okay.
and so it's okay. Don't pay the $5 to support me, and also bitch to everybody in the chat to fucking also fucking start. It's cool, dude. Fine. I'm just gonna delete it so that's gone, and then he can text me later. Man, I can't say anything in your stream without getting fucking banned. Dude, shut the fuck up, you fucking slimy pussy motherfucker.
How do you donate subs? Because I have never been able to donate subs. I have to pay for subs. I can buy subs.
Let's see. Let's find out right now.
I can.
Go,
I can. I've never
switch
been
that.
given subs that I can just give away to somebody. Press the button. No, I've never.
Press the button.
I've been watching a lot of Hat, and I've never been able to. We're ad pro.
Yeah, we're an ad break. It's okay. Everybody who's watching is subbed, so it doesn't matter. They don't have to deal with that. We will click on gift a sub right there.
See, I don't have that as an option.
Well, you're not partnered.
You ain't good enough.
Okay.
And then you gift a sub, whatever, and you type their name.
Look,
Okay.
I don't do no streaming shit. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I thought it was a corporate thing that was making you have to play this shit.
It is. And by the way,
I didn't realize that.
No,
I didn't
it's
know
fucked
that.
up.
I don't do this shit.
By the way, the
Picture.
yeah, we're in the picture. It's a Twitchception.
I
Twitchception.
love how it's actually
Yeah, let's make it official.
delayed in each picture.
Oh, it's really delayed. It's a good 5 seconds. It's a good 5 seconds. I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
That's
There
pretty
it is.
brilliant.
There it is.
Yeah.
Wait for the next one. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's not that bad. Like 3 seconds.
Let's just keep it like this.
This is the stream, guys. We're doing this all night. We're just gonna make little we're gonna do little things and it's gonna be great. And that ad break would have probably been a perfect time to take a break. We can still do it.
With 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
No sound alerts.
I mean, we're gonna do it eventually. Womp womp.
Imagine. No need to imagine any longer,
Yeah,
Mike.
We already took a few.
Now,
dabs.
with every subscription, Hat gives away
That's
free,
right. Yeah.
free acid.
Let's just do this and react to what we did 2 seconds ago.
The funny. We'll just backtrack. All right.
I need a smoke break, man.
Smoke break?
Well, you all can keep doing this.
No, we'll take a smoke break. I don't give a fuck.
Are you kidding? You've got 10 people watching right now. They
Right.
don't want to wait while you
Well,
smoke
they'll
your
catch. I mean,
cigarettes.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I would have rather spent $25 on acid.
Hey, what are you gonna do after you take the acid? Where are you going? You gotta go here, dude. What are we doing?
All right, so after shrooms, I want to go out in the woods.
Oh, because shrooms doesn't make the walls move? Is that what we're saying?
I guess not, but
The walls stand still when we take shrooms. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Yeah. What about the floor, though? That floor is lava. All right. All right, guys. We're going to take a quick break. Everybody go, All right. We're back. What's the main topic for this podcast? What the fuck you want it to be, dude? We shoot the shit. It's just the boys hanging out, dude. You know what I mean? Just the boys hanging out. What were we talking about out there? Not my kid getting fucking... Yeah, we try not to talk about IRL people much. But we're back. So, let's, we talked about anime.
talked about some anime.
We talked about you.
We talked about some music stuff. Yeah, we talked about some soundtrack stuff.
I think we're ready to dive into some videos.
You want to dive
Some
into some
dumb
stuff?
shit. Yeah.
All right, let's
All
dive
right.
into some stuff.
Take control of the wheel.
So Jimbo Slice has some content pre-selected for this. He doesn't
damn
know where
can't
it
see.
is.
I can't.
Gotta make it minimize the window.
Oh, okay.
Driving.
We're driving. You got the suicide.
Of course. Well, they're always at the top. Man, you just don't know, dude.
Man,
I'm
dude,
sorry,
all-
dude.
dude,
I'm
it's
sorry.
all it is
I'm
is-
sorry you don't get it. I'm sorry
Suicide
you don't get it.
Boys
I'm
is
sorry you don't
wanna
get it,
be
dude.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Dude.
That's
Do you
all it
watch
is.
Ben Shapiro because you agree with Ben Shapiro, or do you watch Ben Shapiro because you like having
There's
an
something-
alternative opinion?
I watch every. Well, no, I watch Ben Shapiro. I watch Tucker Carlson. And there's some things I don't agree with.
Right.
A lot of things I do.
No, I was just curious because I get Ben Shapiro videos, but I'm not sure like that I necessarily a lot of stuff,
Sure.
but I end up getting a lot of Ben Shapiro's comments on
Right.
content.
Well, I think that's the new way to get the best information nowadays. Is not the news. Well, it is the news. Everything. Get the news Get the Ben Shapiro's, get the everything, and then form your opinion after you hear everything you can.
I haven't
all sides.
watched-
Wait a minute.
yet.
You form your own opinion?
Stop.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just want to make sure that I get this right.
Right.
Because I want to make sure that I'm doing, the best due diligence. So wait, you form your own opinion using information that other people have.
Multiple other information.
Wait,
I know, that's crazy.
Wait, you use multiple sources.
So if I wanted to be lazy, what I would do is go to one person and say, that guy, everything
They say is gospel truth.
Yeah, everything. He's a right wing, this guy, and he go Trump, and he also happens to worship the devil. You know what? Fuck it, I'm into that. The whole thing. I'm full in.
Beelzebub.
One guy, right? One guy. I'm in.
All hell Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. Cthulhu is fucking. I'm in.
Alright, so speaking of video, Elmo short vids is like Elmo tell you that you should watch all of Hatrix 11 with Jimbo slides.
That's right.
Not my best voiceover work. I've done.
That would hurt my throat. I can't do it.
What else hurts your
I can
throat,
only
Matt?
hurt my throat so much, and I'm already at 60 for the day. All right, 60%. So we gotta keep it.
Oh no!
Now there's music in this. You know what I mean?
Is it? Hit the video.
Yeah, I might have to.
There we go.
It's
When
the
you
Star
look-
Wars song. Okay, I think we all
you
know what
look-
that is.
When you look out the window,
I've actually seen this already.
These are a bunch of shorts.
We don't have to mute them all.
We don't have to watch.
Hey, look.
No wonder people aren't watching The Witcher season 3.
Is this Witcher season 3? Is that what this is? The eyes turn black right here.
Hey, sexy.
Yes.
Give me some of that.
Hey, better than Thailand. She probably don't got a dick.
A Thai
Right?
boy.
Better than Thailand.
Thai boy.
W. Right? W. Hey, this guy she's looking at, he's getting laid. All right, and he's a winner in my book. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Titanic theme. He's not into it. Oh, he's gonna drop it.
dropped the ring.
I've
I did
seen
see
this
that.
video. They find it. Actually, they die for it. It takes hours, days, but they find it.
Shit, if it was like
They
a
do find it.
$30,000 ring,
They do
fuck.
find it. Yeah, it was a big
I've been
ring.
diving for a while.
I don't think I ever. Did she say yes? I don't even know that.
I don't.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah.
I don't know if this is something that we should try to prove scientifically in all situations, but you know that there was a group of scientists that got together and had tried to determine whether or not the woman in Titanic had room for the guy on the door.
right.
They did a scientific study
Oh yeah, I did see
about
that.
whether or not they would have both survived, and apparently
They would.
Yes. Yes.
and apparently they would have both been fine.
would have been
Maybe had a few more people be able to come on,
Right. But the thing was, why burden her with another person, right? He saved her from the yip yap of another person on her fucking raft. That was a
Here's
sacrifice.
what you're not allowed to say. You're not allowed to say, "I'll never let go, Jack," and then immediately fucking let go.
Right.
You're just not allowed to do
Just
that.
promise me.
Good point.
Promise me you'll never forget me.
I'll never forget you. I know that guy.
Oh! He's
I
dead.
meant to do that.
Mute.
Yep.
Oh,
What is that?
That is, it's just a cup.
It's the inside of a
It's
Coke
like
can.
fucking.
No, that is a child being born.
Why does everything have a music track to it, dude?
You don't need any of this. Like,
Yeah, I guess we can see it.
it's
here.
all gonna have a music track.
Alright.
5 ales while fighting the Bruxa and Witcher 3. No wonder people aren't watching.
Eat that
Witcher
shit. Is that
season
an
3.
avocado? What is that?
I just want to bite.
Has Indonesian invasion gone too far?
It's Indonesiavation.
Oh.
Indonesiavation.
Yo, baby.
Yeah, I'd bite that ass too. That's what are we doing? And just us new
And
friends. The
Steve.
third wheel. The third wheel. Steve. Hey, look. He wouldn't be there if y'all didn't invite him. You know what I mean? That's on you. He's gonna fuck this up.
I know. I was just gonna call it.
Does anybody else? Do you have one of those where the screw isn't tightened enough?
Yeah, but I'm just not sure that I didn't foresee the handle being the thing that broke there.
Same.
So I'd say that was a 10. That
You
was
can
good.
see the screw fly off when it drops. You see it? You see it? The screw just flies the fuck off. I have one of those, and the screw just flies the fuck off.
We had to tighten the screw.
I just
in
glue
my
it back
parents'
on. It's all right.
Stove. The
Yeah,
door
you-
handle on my parents' stove.
Yeah, you just take a
came off.
knife and just fucking get it in there and try to fucking, pickles on.
Oh,
yeah, get the wiener. I need a wiener, motherfucker.
Come here.
Get his ass.
Hey, look, it's me. Hey, look, it's me from another dimension. Hey, look, it's me from another dimension. Oh, we're having so much fun.
And then
no fun.
No fun.
No
fun.
Smile.
This bag is made of plastic. Use it as long as you like. However, when it's no longer of use, do not leave it in the countryside of the sea. Dispose of it in a refuse container. The world belongs to us all.
The water belongs to us all.
We must protect it.
Take the D.
Protect it. Camera on a fishing lure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, I've seen
I
this,
love
dude.
this.
That fish is like,
I love this.
Good
Oh, I
get it.
love
I'm gonna
this.
get it. Oh.
Oh, come on, man. What was that? I want to see the full thing.
All right, something's happening here. I
Hang
feel
on,
like
hang on.
we need audio.
Yeah.
What's the shortcut like that?
And now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble.
No, he's playing it live.
It doesn't matter. It'll still auto algorithm.
yes.
I know that dog.
Silly little Asian.
Why though? That dog's probably humping in your back.
That dog is worth more money than he is. That's
That haircut
why.
was probably $4,000.
Oh, look at this.
We all have headlights. We all have headlights. We all have headlights. We all have headlights.
Where's the jalopy one?
What the fuck was that?
What are you doing? Poo-poo.
I know that dog.
You got stuck.
Well, that dog is a
I'm gonna say that every time we watch the dog. Oh yes. Now,
try to catch me riding dirty.
Let me put on
Oh,
another something else. So have as many songs.
no, this is
I
fine.
mean, it's
We
fine. We're
can watch
chilling.
songs.
We're chilling.
It's not. Here's the thing. None of them are gonna have great audio.
I don't think.
None of them are gonna have great.
Yeah,
audio.
I don't think it's
I've
all-
seen that one.
We're just. Yeah, it's chilling.
I don't know why this is shocking. That
Yo,
somebody
she's
wants.
kind of cute.
Why is this shocking? No one wants to have.
Oh, he was pissed.
Nobody wants the scrawny Iron Man.
Dude, the scrawny Iron Man didn't get no love. Yo, look at this fucking Pope getting fucking. That pussy's all up on him, by the way. That pussy is on him.
Because she knows he ain't got
Hey.
none in the past 50 years.
Hey, that's Lutheran, and they have a lot more liberty. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Look, she ain't calling him father.
That's Jehovah's Witness.
She's calling him daddy.
She calling him daddy. That's right. Oh man, that's
My
dad.
father-
Oh, he's working, man. Look at me in the black and white. He getting it, son. He getting it.
I was like,
Oh my god.
You know what song he's got in his head? REM, Losing My Religion. That's what's happening in
Oh
his
my
head.
god.
right
Oh,
now.
look at her. She's happy. Oh, she's
Losing
feeling it. Oh my god.
religion.
Yo, she's about to
That's me
bang
in
his
this
Whole
ball.
night, it's a red
Right.
spot on his cloak.
Sisters ain't putting out, Mike
She-
says. Mike says sisters ain't putting out, so.
She's gonna bang his ball brains out, dude. That's all I'm saying. That dude lost a few more hairs that night.
Alright, I can see where this is going.
Programmer, graphic designer, programmer. Yeah, I mean they're two different things. I mean, why is this even it's a music. There you go.
This is like watching Dragon Ball Z between programmers. This
That
is.
should be alright.
No, it doesn't work like that. Can't turn it down.
Fuck yeah.
That song's older than us. It should be okay.
50
Dude, that right
50
there, that
years.
is banging, dude.
50 years is the rule.
I'd be all about
Oh, that's
that.
lit, dude.
I would
that's
be
just
all
a-
about
that's
that,
just-
man.
That's what happens when flooding happens near your home, but not at your home.
Oh, that cat's pissed.
All right.
We all know.
That's me every morning when I get up.
I just pick up the fucking bike. He's having fun, dude.
No, this isn't about going fast on a bicycle. Yeah, that's pretty epic.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he is king. He is crowned him. He is king.
What's this Mr. Death? Oh. Gonna happen, right?
He's just fingering the. He's just
What
fingering.
the fuck?
He's just fingering it, dude. And they're all looking.
They're like-
Oh, because they have to do what he misses, and he's not missing.
Why are there 3 people for that? What that one guy misses?
Because that's what they allocated in payroll.
This guy isn't on ice. Actually, no. The whole show is on
That's
ice.
fake.
It's rednecks on
this
ice.
I
is
mean,
fake.
yeah, he could have. I mean, that was
that was fake.
Wait, he fell over?
He
What
fell. He's got a fish in his hands.
Yeah,
He's in a
that's what it
fishing
looks
store. Hang on, no, I want to see that again. What happened there? He just fake an injury? Is that all that was?
Yeah,
I'm
I think he's
faking an
collecting
injury?
the
I want a
insurance
free
money,
fish.
I want a free fish. Where's my free coral
Happy
at?
wife, happy life.
So what happens? Oh, he has a cramp. He has a cramp of his life. Oh, what did it say? Muscle conversion. He had so he had a cramp. He had a random cramp. That's what we're like.
Random cramp?
Random cramp.
Random.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
He landed on his feet, though. I just wanted to...
You got it, girl.
I kind of had to do something similar when I
It's
was
like
in Kung
Diet
Fu
Coke.
class.
Oh, shit. That shit. She didn't even smile. She's like, yeah, that shit's gone now.
Get hit by the train.
I'm having a coffee. Train just rolling by 1 foot away from my face.
What if somebody...
Yeah.
You ever,
Well, that's what
you ever be
happens.
cute and just stick your arm out the window of the car and just start doing this? And you start doing that. Next thing you know, you slap somebody outside the head of 100
Maybe
miles
do
an
that there
hour.
and grab some plants.
Well, there's another video of a woman sticking her head out of a train window because it's like, so they're free, but there's a big pole that catches mail and shit
stop.
like that.
I think I saw that.
So this is in Asia, but I will say that if you want to know how, what's the word? If you want to know how good, let's say that Americans have it, to go to Europe and the train system. That Mind the Gap shit's the real deal. I mean, there's like 3 feet. Like you have to carry your children across like some of those things.
Really?
Yeah, and so because they've linked together multiple train systems together. And so the Mind the Gap's
They're all different
a
sizes.
reality. Yeah, they've done the best they could with trying to make some standardization, but there's still some space between trains and when you get off of the individual platforms. And so like apparently a little less litigious than in America, because the second somebody had to like cross 6 inches of air in order, oh my god, like now I'm hurt, I'm injured, I'm not able to step over. You want me to step over?
That's
the
some
gap?
American
Like,
shit.
my tongue! I can't feel my tongue!
I don't even think anything's gonna happen.
No, nothing happened, but it is a close call.
That's crazy.
That is on top.
That's right in front of a restaurant.
Yeah, if you stick your head out, you're decapitated. Like, let's keep it real. Like, you're dead. But is that what we're focusing on?
High five!
Right.
Or maybe they're interested in that digital blue ghost happening.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That's what I'd like to be like.
That's
I don't
the
know about
dream.
you.
That's the
Drifting
dream.
along.
Yeah. We got you a leaving card.
Good luck finding better coworkers than us.
Damn, let him know.
God!
That's a great card.
That's great. Love it. Love it. Yeah, get down with the dog, dude. I would do that all day. Especially if I had a big ass dog. Nah, my cats don't let me do that shit. They fucking say, fuck you, idiot.
Yes!
That's a SpongeBob
Someone
song.
hacked this.
The
power grid.
That's pretty cool.
That's freaky shit.
I don't know how you get a collar on a cat, by the way.
Hey,
don't know who's out there putting
Look at
collars
that.
on cats.
What the fuck?
That's a Mission
She's just
Impossible
going,
theme
man.
song going.
She's-
Bum, bum, bum,
she's just
bum, 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 bum.
Dude, what is Siamese cats? Apparently, those are the most like neurotic fucking cats. Like, they're still cool cats,
Yeah.
but like they have issues.
They're a one person kind of
They're
cat.
different. They're just different. You
My
know what
dad
I
was
mean?
talking about like the calico, which apparently gets up to like 30 pounds. It's like the Brawler's brawler cat, right?
Right.
It's just like at some point, leave those cats alone.
I mean, like, what are you gonna? I mean, like, there's no such thing as wild cats except for like the big ones, right? And like,
Them big
Well,
pussies.
we call them feral cats,
sure,
and they live out in the wilds
Right.
of the city.
sure.
And yeah, we call them urban cats.
But they're there due to neglect. They're not there due to like
Well, they're
they're not native, right? There's no native cats that are like not over 40 pounds.
I mean,
right?
are there native rats in New York? I don't know, like, or do they come there for all of the?
What, you think people just like? I mean, they come there, but they come there from somewhere. Like, they don't come there because somebody like got a pet rat and they were like, fuck this rat, and then all of a sudden there's rats in the pipes because.
I'm just saying. I mean, we've got deer that have in the past attacked McDonald's on Capitol Hill. So I mean, like, wildlife will go where there's an opportunity to go.
Yeah,
Right?
true. Motherfucking
But where
deer,
do they
man.
come from? That's what I'm focused on. Where did they
Don't
come
you
from?
wait? Hold on. They have been out there, and
Cats have not.
we keep putting shit.
No, we put them. The cats, the 10-pound cats, have not been out there. I think.
Who's going to Africa?
Wait, I don't remember who's saying that. I guess you.
You know. I will say.
Botswana, leopard.
Have you ever
safari,
thought
go to
about?
Africa.
Have you ever thought about
Oh, Cool
How-
X is going to Africa.
how you never hear about vampires in Africa? Have you ever thought about that? before?
Well, I've never heard anything in Africa because I've never been to
no,
Africa.
but,
so
but listen. Have you ever thought about it before? Because
you have a
You got it?
so the thing is,
Good job.
fuck that Skeeter.
You're a hero.
I know,
You're a
right?
hero.
If not,
A true hero.
we're celebrating now, so we don't have to suffer 10
Just so
minutes.
you know, when you killed that, no blood splatter. So he did not get a second of anybody's juices.
You already ate me.
No. That's, eat me.
Maybe it happened earlier today and we weren't here.
Maybe he digested and pooped it out before you could squish him.
No. So you
There's different-
heard about American vampires.
Mhm.
You hear about European vampires, right?
Right? Yeah.
Why don't you ever hear about it in Africa?
Mostly because we don't speak one of the many dialects.
I think
That
it's...
are
No,
spoken in
no.
Africa.
I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. It's because black people don't fuck with that shit.
Not only that. They bless the rains in Africa.
That sounds very
Fucking
accurate.
Christ. Jesus.
I can say I've never met a vampire.
Boo. If you don't get this thing, I will be upset. Get it. Just fucking get it.
That's a music joke for those of you watching at home. That's a music joke about blessing the rain down in Africa.
At least the camera's set up in the right spot. That's all.
Dude.
Oh, we got collateral damage. Oh, yes.
I clear your.
Oh no, I'm getting thirsted.
He's missing something.
It's a man.
My penis.
It ain't no man. That ain't. Hey, look. If that's a man, I'm gay.
Yeah.
I'm in there. I'm gay. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, I've seen this.
I know with the nails.
I just can't get this car.
Yo, spit on your hand and then slap. Spit on your hand.
Use it.
She don't know.
Use your sandal, man. Come on now.
Oh man, she's hurting. That's
Come on.
That's a different.
Nobody should have fingernails.
You
on.
take two nails and you go like this. That's all you got to do. I don't understand why we're even doing this.
This shit cost me $300. God
Nobody should have nails that long. I always think.
Oh, there's a baby cat in there fucking him up, and the mom's like, "What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch?"
damn. Mom's like, yeah, do something.
You got to go through the
something.
minions before you go to the boss. Oh, that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight.
You
She's got
should try to
some
pick up those.
fucking killer thighs.
That's a
though.
lot of
God
weight.
damn. What the fuck was that?
That's a.
She's doing the Irish jig.
See, here's what it is. She thinks he's cute, and she can't perform under that kind of pressure.
Oh, well,
and that's what it is. She's looking at him, laughing at him the whole time. She's in love with him, and that's why
She's way stronger than him and doesn't need him.
she wants the D. She wants the D.
That's it. She's so look. She needs a towel, and it's not for the sweat. All right, that's all I'm saying. She needs a towel right now, and it's not for the sweat. She is fucking foaming at the lips right now.
Meanwhile, I think my vote's for the woman in the yellow tube top here on the left.
Yeah?
That's about to come in. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a trooper. She's
take care of
she's
this.
about business. That's what it is. She's all about business. What do we got here?
Is that my penis?
I think it's a tuna. It's a tuna fish.
And what's this, a boat?
Yeah, it's just a bounce.
Oh, it's one of those icebreaker
Yeah,
boats.
no,
It
it's
looks like a cruiser.
It's a fucking Oreo?
We're putting on the Oreo.
What am I looking at here? Oh!
We're putting on
going
the,
back
the,
to Vikings.
the Oreo filling one later at a time. Yeah, we're coming back to the Vikings.
They're gonna make it a Goku or Gohan or something.
Stop. No, they're not. That's pretty.
Holy
that's,
shit.
That's pretty epic.
That
And
fucking hurt.
and that's all done with a
Christ.
magic marker.
You see how dark the dark is?
Right.
That person
Holy shit.
is taking Vicodin for the next 10 months.
So that
okay?
reminds me of the Rage Against the Machine bassist that has like it has the whole arm is blacked out.
You know
in the
why, though,
areas
right?
that are gapped up, covering shitty
Yeah,
tattoos.
he had something on there
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
Dude.
covering shitty tattoos.
Hey, man, there's an art to covering shitty tattoos. All I'm saying is that shit fucking hurt.
Dark and darker.
No
Dark and
thanks.
darker.
No thanks.
That's pain. That dude right now, they should be wiping his eyes of
damn.
tears. They should
That's
be
a
wiping
woman.
his eyes of
Dude,
tears.
that is pretty dope though.
Oh, it's dope. That's
That is
That's a
dope as
top
shit.
tier tattoo.
That is
But that
fucking
motherfucker
shit.
took it like a champ.
That's probably a woman.
All right.
It's an Asian girl.
Is she painting
What
over the
is-
screen door?
I don't understand.
Well, it's just so you don't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a film.
Yeah.
It's a
Why?
It's
So-
a wet film.
So more birds can fly into it?
Yeah, just break their fucking necks.
Yes.
I know that.
Got me.
He's a bag of fucks.
Oh, this
I used to work with
motherfucker-
that bird.
This motherfucker don't give a shit.
Cockatoos, man, dude, they're insane.
I used to work with that
birds.
bird at Starbucks. I know
Those
that.
fuckers. For the record, I want everybody. I want a bird. I just can't.
Here, you can have mine.
I can't.
you can have both mine.
Oh, okay. Boo. The dads have arrived. The dads. Why do we all have kids, by the way? One of us should have just been
Hey,
smart
do
enough.
you notice that all the people with kids are the ones on the podcast?
Why, though?
Did you? No. Did you hear that they made it illegal to play poker in Congo?
It's gonna be
No,
bad.
I haven't heard that.
Did you know that?
No, I haven't heard that.
That's because there's too many cheetahs.
Too many cheetahs in the conga. Pass on the bird.
And we just stopped the stream. We're done. All right, sorry.
I get a
Next.
win.
Too many
Seriously, I get a
cheetahs.
win.
Oh.
The
Too many
cheetahs.
cheetahs.
These birds live to be 80, by the way. 80 years old. So when
No
you-
wonder they're so
Yeah,
pissed off.
they do live fucking forever.
So when you're
dude.
70, you're like, man, I can't take care of a bird no more. Guess what? Your fucking daughter, you know? Guess what? Hey, bitch, guess what? You got a bird now. What's up? Right? If your parents get a bird, you tell them, fuck no. Get rid of that thing now, because I'm not going to be 60.
I'm not
50
watching
years,
your birds
I'm not going
when
to be
you
50
die.
years old and be like, ooh, I guess I have a bird. What they do is they give it its own room and it just screams all day at
they
them.
usually go through about 2 or 3 owners.
It just screams all day at them.
Dude,
Yep.
they're
Yeah, and then
I
you
feel
try
so
to
bad
to
for
give it
birds
to
like
a
that,
pet
man.
store. They're like, I mean, we'll
I feel so
try.
bad for
I mean,
birds like that,
yeah, dude, it's so bad, dude.
It's,
You just don't get a bird, man. Don't do it.
I used to hand feed. I used to raise baby birds like that, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it
Cockatoos,
sucks.
macaws, Amazons,
And you know that those birds, yeah, they're going through 3,
fucking
4, 5, 6,
African greys,
3.
Congo greys.
They're going through 3 owners minimum in their lifespan. Minimum, maximum 20. Right? Like it's so bad.
Bring the bottle, Dan, and the glasses.
And that fat fucking dick.
And that fat ass.
He just bought 3
He
beers.
peed on my carpet, man. He peed on my carpet.
I gotta pee like a motherfucker, but that's Future Hat's problem. That dude's
Yeah.
a dick, dude.
Never owed me money and
hate that
didn't
guy.
piss in the bed.
Dude,
Fuck
that bird.
man.
No, dude.
Fuck
Yeah.
that bird.
That's what he did today.
That looks like the privilege of a bird who's never had to do the dishes before.
That's what he did today. He was like, oh, did you see the dick on the left? Hang on, yeah. Dick on the left. Boom! It was there.
If that's what you want to see, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exploding
you got
eggs.
something on your mind?
What, you don't have 3 nuts? I saw the dick. Alright.
Alright, that's an hour and 18 minutes of memes. That just doesn't sound healthy.
DMCA safe. See if that works. This is our music. This cures depression. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Or you don't make us laugh or nothing, we gonna put you in the scallywag, even though this ain't
I don't know
really
these
kind of
guys.
laugh. But all right, let's get it.
I don't like to do a fucking reaction to a reaction.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Is the original video anywhere? Can I find that in like the comments or something? Description?
Uncensored reactions.
I just.
You just
God
promoted
damn
their
it.
Patreon
No,
instead of yours.
No, I'm better, chat. I'm
plug.
better. Everybody,
Are you on Patreon?
Everybody, go to my fucking shit and say in the comments, we're better than everybody. Nobody specific.
Who wants free plugs?
Are you on Patreon?
No, I'm not.
But you did do the merch for the dropship merch.
Yes.
Stuff, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. And is there a Hatrix.com?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, show us. What's it look like?
Listen, y'all want to
He's
see
2 years old.
Yeah, that's 2 years old.
My
I can-
mom's 2 years old, motherfucker. What the
shit.
fuck are we doing? Shut the fuck up,
Show me
Jim.
Hatrix.com
My
or
dick in
whatever
your
it
mouth
says.
is 2 years old.
Yeah, my mouth will be 2 years old on your mom's fucking pussy. Even though she's probably 10 feet above me.
Me
And that really
smacking my
makes...
nuts in your face is 2 years old, but I got tired of that.
Yeah, Hatrix11.com.
Oh, here we are. We got some most recent video.
Oh,
That's
we're
us.
live streaming
we're
right
live
now?
Right now. Look at us. Hey, look at this.
Shit, yeah, look at that.
Let's go check. You can get some underwear. You can get the hat.
Okay.
Oh,
You can get a winter hat.
I need to get one of those. I want to.
You can get a t-shirt
Can you get
that
in different colors?
you can get a t-shirt that a black dude's cool enough to wear.
Right.
You know, totally
The
not.
brothers.
Yeah, the brothers
We
are
got the
in.
shit for the brothers.
I know
Shirt
that
for the
guy.
brothers.
Hoodies,
Right.
sweatpants. You can get a mug that you will only put water in. You'll never put
Why don't
alcohol.
you have
You'll never put alcohol in it.
Hatrix
It'll
11?
literally be water.
I never
Where's
put
the
alcohol
bikinis?
in
Where's
my
the
coffee.
bikinis?
I'm
Um,
surprised you don't have
Come on.
some thong under
I-
your options.
Yeah.
So
is wrong with
I
you?
have female viewers, and we went through it together, and we have decided that this is the most female happy.
Was that
Sure.
her pronoun?
Look, she was female born. So
She was born a female.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry.
She wears your shirts.
why people have showed up and decided that these were the best shirts for the females.
All right.
Yeah,
I like the front.
yeah. It's okay. It's just a fucking, yeah. The options weren't great. I'm gonna be honest. The options weren't great. There was, there could have been some better options. We decided on that was the right one.
No, I like that. That's not.
And then we got
I like that.
fucking
Click on that. What's that?
on the
Yeah,
t-shirts.
merch.
That's
right
kind
there.
of the tan. They got the logo
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, I wear these all the time.
Shirts
Okay.
for 7
Shit,
foot
yeah.
tall dude.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
If you got a big dick, you wear these. I mean, that's
Okay.
that's what we're saying.
That's why.
That's what we're saying.
That's why I wear one.
Right. Right.
If I didn't have a big
Right.
dick, I'd be very afraid to walk around wearing one of those.
Atari bought the underwear.
I'm
by the
not
way.
doing by free advertising, man.
The Atari bought the underwear. He says they're very warm.
Ooh.
He says they're very, very warm.
keeps his hat
Has
warm.
it got the cotton and
It is.
silk?
It's a hat on a hat, as some would say. It's a hat on a hat.
No, that's really awesome, man. Good for you, man.
No, and this is all because this is all because of you.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about it, because I think it's really cool that you get to have the channel and then have the merch, and we're trying to show Jimbo Slice how to do a lot of
Sure.
this. So Jimbo
Well,
Slice is going to be looking for some merch soon.
As a
too.
DIY guy, I have to do my own thumbnails for things. I have to do a lot of things, and so being a person who's able to use Adobe stuff,
right?
Why don't you have him licking the D?
Because then it would be mud water, you ass.
Nobody's drinking mud water, dude.
I don't
dude.
know, man. You are.
There is no D.
Yeah, there is no D in Hatrix.
We're D free.
It's a D free Hatrix.
We're D free. It's a cool mod.
I like that. I
That's
like
cool.
that. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
You know, and the thing is, well, the joke behind it is when I drink on stream, I put it in a mug.
Right.
And they ask me what's in the mug, I say water.
Right.
It's mug water every time. It's fucking pure liquor every time.
Right.
But I tell them it's water.
Right.
And so that's where the joke came from. Get in there.
Closer.
Yeah, get in there.
We'll have to work on some other merchandise for you.
Yeah, I mean it's cool.
Let me go. Let me
No,
go.
I think it's fun. I think it's fun
I think
to
it's
work
fun
on
too.
stuff. So coming up with different types of products that would be fun for people to buy from Hack.
Absolutely.
That
So I like
you would have fun
Yeah.
making or whatever would be the thing that I'd try to do.
I like the
Zip
mug
up,
water
buddy.
one the best because there's a inside joke with the stream, right?
Okay.
There's an inside joke there. It's cheap as fuck, right?
Right.
It's super affordable. And
Donuts not included.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about the donuts.
those are some bomb ass
They
those
look
are
like
some
some
bomb-ass
fucking
donuts.
bomb ass donuts.
So you know, you ever go to Ocean City? What's the prune something prune donuts? There's a donut shop
Are they putting saltwater taffy on there?
where they make them fresh. They make donuts fresh in Ocean City. And it's called the wrinkly prune or something like that. And they're so good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like
Well,
the donuts are warm and hot.
fresh donuts.
Have you
You
done
can't go wrong with
the
that.
Krispy Kreme hot and fresh?
It's better.
Have you done that?
It's. I mean, it's like that, but you can customize your donut.
Most donuts at some point make things hot. At
Right.
some point.
Right.
That's
But
the
you can customize it.
At
I
the-
want.
oh,
I
so-
want mint chocolate chip donut. You know. Oh,
Okay.
it's so fucking.
That
good.
sounds amazing. Yeah.
Everything. Peanut butter. Anything. You
Maybe
want.
they should be your sponsor. Shit.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. So, chat. Everybody. DM. Fucking.
DM.
Prune something. I don't know what they're called. Prune something. Ocean City. We gotta find out. Who
Yeah, we gotta find Prune Ocean City. Everybody tonight should message
Donut.
donuts.
Fuck, what did I just do?
DOUGH
DON.
Don't. Give me a second. I can spell donut. Sober.
DONYZ.
Donut shop ocean. Fractured prune.
The fractured.
The fractured prune. Everybody message
The fractured prune.
The fractured.
That's at Ocean City. Do they have one in OBX?
They apparently have Ocean City, New Jersey too.
Fractured prune.
They have one in OBX?
Yeah.
No shit.
City. They got
Well,
2,
OBX
3,
is
4.
in North Carolina.
Boardwalk.
Oh, it should be a find
Yeah.
location.
Locations.
Checking your location.
Like where they have.
Where's location? Oh,
Oh, you're in
Beach
locations. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Ocean City,
Frederick,
Frederick,
New
okay,
Jersey.
New Jersey, Delaware,
Uh-huh.
Delaware.
Maryland,
Oh,
That's
West
it.
Ocean.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
If you wake up in the morning, especially if you're on vacation and you're just like, I'm treating myself, and I mean, they're fatty. I mean, this is calories. This is
Every donut is fatty. I hate to break it to you, but
I
donuts
know.
are cake for breakfast.
I know, but what I'm saying is there's getting fucked in the ass and there's just getting fucking blown the
What's
fuck
wrong with
out.
cake
You
for
know, there's two
breakfast?
different things here. And this, you're getting blown the fuck
This
out.
is
I mean,
like this is like a rim job. Isn't
Oh
it?
no, you are farting in a bigger octave the next day. You know what I mean? Like you are just like you had no idea you could come out with that type of octave after this because you're getting
For the
fucked.
tossed salad.
I mean, it's not just slipping it in. You are getting widened. You know what I mean?
So everybody, please politely and professionally suggest that.
You don't show them this.
Yeah, don't
Right,
show.
don't show them this. But say professionally, hey, this guy Hatrix 11 is a very outstanding guy. Very, willing
Because Fractured Prune is not quite ready to change their slogan.
Right.
To it's
fractured asshole. I'm not trying.
It's like a rim job for your mouth.
Fractured Prune, thanks for sponsoring the Fractured Asshole. I'm here today bringing you a new video. Make
Just
sure
so you know.
It's like a rim job for your mouth.
I should have.
This is everything he subscribed to. Everybody judge him. He subscribed to all this.
judge
Everybody
me.
judge him.
Judge
him.
me.
Look at that. That was a corgi
Look at
butthole.
that. Bonsai Pop. That dude's freaking.
That sounds
I
like
haven't
a-
watched his shit in a while, but it's just pretty dope.
That sounds like a clickbait.
Bud
video.
Hardy.
Bryson Gray, Bud Hardy. You know who that is?
Yeah. Yeah, I know who that is.
Hey, wait. Time out. Does the video
No.
whale out of water?
He doesn't. I've asked him to put it on. Let's check it out.
I will beg him.
Let's check
I
it.
will. We gotta get him on the stream. We gotta get him.
He's coming. He's
I
gonna
hear.
come here once a week.
I hear
he's gonna come here
that
once
he's
a
going to
week.
be a future Jimbo Slice regular.
Yeah,
that's what I hear.
He's gonna be on here.
He's in.
Yeah. I'm all.
What is he?
I'm all
He's
about
not.
it.
He's not called Hooks anymore.
He's gonna come on another.
He's Bud Hardy?
That's no good.
Is he Bud Hardy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know. I didn't know
think-
that. I just saw Bud Hardy. I immediately thought Whale Out of Water. And I don't even know what this guy looks like anymore.
This guy. Oh man.
So Sarah,
Y'all know type
Sarah
of
says,
negative,
"Did
man.
you see Roseanne?"
You
on
don't know who
Timcast?"
that is?
Yes, I do.
He's got some dope shit.
Did you see Roseanne on Timcast talking about her Twitter tattoo?
Bro,
And
it's
how
rolled a
no
little bit.
good?
Oh yeah. That's why I was asking about the X. I'm like, I never even fucking heard of that.
Wait,
Who the hell's that?
1.23K.
What's a Hatrix?
This guy's.
Who's a Hatrix?
That's a real deal.
Oh, jeez, Hatrix.
Hatrix.
Oh, jeez, Hatrix. Oh, jeez.
I didn't know he had a channel.
15 subscribers.
You know, it sucks as I was subscribed to him before
We
I
can
was
get Billy in here, too.
subscribed to
I'm down. You know.
There's
What do you
no way he's
mean?
coming here.
He'll come, dude. He'll come anywhere. Trust me. I talk to women. They tell me he'll come anywhere.
We're not talking about dogs, man. We're talking about.
He's going to Africa. You can't come here. What do you mean?
I taste the breeze down in Africa. Yes. I don't know, Ozzy, man. Jack Black.
Jack Black's a shit. He's
Dude,
only better and better.
I've been watching a lot of his shit lately.
The older he gets, the better and better he
dude.
gets. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's
for
fucking
real.
crazy.
Okay, here you go. Shouldn't have too many.
I saw Jack Black on stage with the Foo Fighters at RFK Stadium at HF Festival.
Ooh, hang on. I went.
Way back in the Dizzy.
What?
What
this
year
again.
was this?
Say this
You
again.
know?
Oh my god.
Can you guess?
Say this again. Say this again.
It was pre ECE.
I went to HF Festival 2013.
Okay.
I saw all.
So
That was after EC.
the year that I went to HF Festival, it was live, Green Day,
Green Day was on
and Stabbing Westward.
Fuel.
Fuel at the
Fuel was the one I was at.
I've seen Fuel a number of times. I opened for Fuel.
Fuel is lit, and that's awesome.
I've opened for
That's
Fuel
so cool.
at Jack's, which became Empire.
Fuel where
Down in-
Oh, they have a new name now?
Well, they're closed down. They haven't been in Springfield, Virginia in a number of years.
20 years.
Probably a decade.
the lead singer wore skin tight
Getting old sucks.
leather pants and no shirt. It was kind of weird, but still cool.
The first time I saw Fuel, there were probably 300 or 400 people tops, and they had just had Shimmer come out on the radio, and I can't remember if I saw them at JMU or ODU, but one of those, either ODU or JMU, and I saw them with like 300 or 400 students. It was just awesome, and it was just such a small show to have somebody
That's the best.
who's on the radio,
That's the best.
and you're like there at
Yeah,
that show.
yeah.
It was an incredible time.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
So I went to HF Festival 2013. Any 2013 band you gotta go? SR71.
Yep.
Green Day was it. Green Day was a closing band. Fuel.
Yanni.
Anyway,
I saw Live and Stained at Chili Cook-Off.
and,
No
so there was
shit.
2 days. I went
He's
one
a country
day.
band now, dude. They do country shit now.
Live.
I don't know about live, but
And so I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Lewis is doing some country. One of the coolest things
maybe
that
not the
I've,
band. But
that I've seen was Aaron Lewis had played at the Warner Theater in Washington D.C.
Mhm.
and a bunch and asked people to call out bands and songs. And so you'll name a band and Aaron Lewis will play a song for you.
Huh.
And some of it is like, adjacent. It's not necessarily exactly the song, but maybe it's like a song from a band that you mentioned, and then Aaron will sing a song by that band. So it's like, but it's really intuitive. Like once you start to see the breadth and the depth of these artists outside of what they normally do,
Yeah.
like it's really impressive. There's a lot of history.
It wasn't 2013. It was 2000. It was 2003.
Because ECE was
Yeah, it was
till
2003.
2008, 2009.
It was 2003. I was 13. That's why I got the
Okay.
numbers mixed up. I was 13.
Okay.
They had these fans. It was like a popsicle stick and a piece of paper, right? And it was a fan that you could fan yourself with, right? I wrote on it, "Flash me," on the back of it. I put it in my little visor hat and I stuck it up in the air. And I saw over 100 boobs that day.
Really?
Oh, they were great boobs. They were good boobs.
Because they're young.
No
99.
soggy ones.
There was a couple dudes trying to get in on it, and I had to say, hey, no.
They can be boobs too.
No, well, Flash Me can be very open at that point.
My name is Boob.
But I saw a lot of boobs, and let me tell you, it was a good idea to write Flash Me on a fucking thing and be
like
13
that.
years old.
I like that.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna wear a shirt. That seems like a good
People
shirt
offered me
to have
drugs.
to-
I was 13. People offered me fucking pot. I said no because I was a gentleman. I said no. Also because my friend's dad was there next to me.
And had lots of.
He was a cool dude, man. That dude was not ready for what we. That dude was not. Maybe he was. I don't know his background. Maybe he was ready, but most dads would not be ready for what we went into because that was a fucking college party fucking fest.
I'm sure.
It was-
I'm sure as y'all left, he was like, the youth of this country is
Hey,
going
that
to
motherfucker!
shit.
That motherfucker saw 100 boobs
This
too.
country's going down.
For the record, that dad saw 100 boobs too, so he was happy. Okay, that motherfucker was 30-something years old and saw 100 boobs that day of a bunch of fucking
I can't wait to
19-year-old
go
girls,
home.
and he was happy as a motherfucker. And he didn't tell me to take the hat off. I'm just gonna say that right now. Right? Now that I think of it, he didn't tell me to take the hat off. And man, we all had a good fucking time.
Fuck
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
dude.
What is it about boobs that have you so excited after all this time?
Well, let me tell you, there's two of them, right? So there's two of them.
So if you don't like the one, you've always got the
You
other.
always got the second.
All
And
right.
if there is only one, heaven forbid, maybe sometimes there's. I mean, we might end with an odd number.
Jimmy.
Right. Or the better. Just.
Oh, dude, that's
right?
the best.
Oh,
That's
man.
the best.
And then you get to do the blah 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 blah.
There ain't
Then
nothing
you
like
get to go back and forth.
There ain't nothing like her being on top and her boobs just right. in
Oh,
your
they're
face
just bouncing the
entire
whole time. And you're
Yes.
just, and you get to choose from one or the other, or you go middle and
I
then
like
go
this
to one.
one. No, I like
Yeah,
this one. I like
man.
this one. I like
can't
this one.
choose. And oh man,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you seen the video where Danny DeVito pretends to play?
Baritone sax on the Billy Ocean music video. This is a question
Never even
coming
heard
from
of that.
Sarah in the Twitch stream. No, I've never seen Danny DeVito
Oh.
pretend to play baritone sax. However, that sounds amazing. That sounds like Christopher Walken in the music video. What was that music?
Oh, that was
I mean, there's probably music though.
that was
Slim? That was Slim?
Yes, that was Slim.
Oh,
Was it for a commercial? 'Cause I think
Yeah,
I
it's
have
a Subway
seen this.
commercial.
Yeah, I.
Jersey Mike's.
Yes, I've seen him on billboards lately. I'm like, what the fuck?
Danny Mountain. Sorry, my bad. I missed
Climbing
it. It's happening
mountains.
so fast.
I'll climb a fucking mountain.
I gotta pee, boys. So I'm gonna let you guys
Smoke break?
We can smoke break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can smoke
Sorry,
break.
y'all. We got another video queued up, so it's
We're
coming up
ready.
next.
You don't have
Coming
to
up next.
apologize. It's been another hour.
That's been an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been holding my pee for an hour. I'd pee when we sat
I
down.
think the last time I looked at the clock, it was 11. So I'm in like 17 minutes.
I doubt that.
I don't. It's definitely not 17 minutes.
It is.
I haven't
The
got
last video we watched with all your memes was 17 minutes.
point.
I think
No,
we're
it
on.
wasn't.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
Maybe like
absolutely.
5
No,
minutes.
it was like 45 minutes. No, it was
Yeah.
like 45 minutes. Yeah,
Well, it was 17.
It was
minutes,
longer than 17
45
minutes.
ago.
it was longer than 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Be right back. We're gonna smoke. I'm gonna pee.
Smoking.
We're gonna have a blast. In general. Oh my God, it hurts to stand up. That's when you know you really gotta pee.
We're gonna cross stream.
It hurts so bad. Have you watched Blue Lock?
I have not.
We're gonna get on stream.
We can watch. The microphone is live already.
Yeah.
Point right and inhale right now. Okay. Well, doesn't feel like that where we are. Somewhere in Timbuktu, Maryland.
Yeah. So back to anime. Blue Lock
Blue
is
Lock.
about soccer.
Soccer.
And have you
Where do I find Blue Lock?
on
Is that
Hulu?
Hulu?
Not Hulu. Not I'm sorry.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Okay.
Maybe somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Crunchyroll's where I watched it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Top tier.
Top tier.
And I was when I was told go watch this anime. Somebody from chat introduced me to it. Said, "Hey, you should watch this." I was talking about animes in chat. I said, "You fucking idiot! I'm never gonna watch a fucking any sport anime, Because I've seen
baseball
the
ones
basketball
too,
one.
man.
No. Have you seen the volleyball one where it's all girls in bikinis
yeah.
and they use their butts only?
And you're not watching that?
Oh, I mean, I've seen a few clips. I've seen a few clips of it, right?
Over and over.
Yeah, right. But I was like, no. So I started watching it. This Blue Lock anime is literally, and I'm talking. I'm. What do you call it? I'm
Fucked up? Oh.
Yeah, that. I'm fucked up. I'm picky. I'm picky, right? Top tier. 9.5 out of 10. Only reason I get a 10 out of 10 is because there's not more. I can't watch more right now. 10 out of 10s get 10 out of 10s when they are every week, no matter what. 10,
No, that's awesome, because, see, I would have put that on something like Attack on Titan.
Sure, and Attack on Titan, maybe 9.5, and they'd be 10 if they were every fucking, but they do seasons, you gotta wait next year, right?
Yeah.
You know, whereas things like Naruto used to be like this, and I think Boruto.
So I can't do that. No. So Naruto is, to me, is like watching modern day Dragon Ball Z, and even One Piece feels the same way. A little like there's too much going on,
sure,
or there's so much that has gone on, right? Like I saw this on somebody's comment last time. It was like, there's so many episodes of One Piece, like I don't even want to get started. Like I'll never be able to catch up.
I've heard that excuse so many times.
The problem is, I was like that, and then I just jumped in.
But after watching
I
Dragon
did
Ball
that.
Z, it's hard to move over to something else that creator's done, and
Right.
then feel like we're not going to get the same kind of treatment.
Well, I did that at One Piece at 600 episodes, and now they're at 1100. So it's like,
Yeah,
1100. It's a different thing now. If you say, "Oh, I don't feel like jumping in," now I'm like, "Yeah, that's a lot different when I jumped in." You know what I mean? So I get it, right? It's a lot, but to be honest, you know, it's not as bad as things like Bleach. I don't know if you remember.
I can't watch Bleach either.
I don't remember if you remember Bleach. Bleach used to do full fucking 30 episode seasons of filler, and we just forgot about it.
No,
we forgave them for it, right? Like they used to do 30 fucking episode
I don't
seasons.
forgive anybody for shit like that.
Fucking
That's wasting
filler,
my fucking life.
just bullshit. Like they're literally at the main boss battle. Next episode, hey, we're back at our home. We're just chilling, going to school, just random bullshit that has
Was
nothing.
it Ichigo? Was that
Yeah,
his
Ichigo.
Well, that's why I stopped watching
Ichigo just
Dragon
found
Ball.
a new baseball.
Right.
And you all started watching Dragon Ball some last week, and I was like, I get it, and like, and it's a fan fave and shit like that. Like, but at some point, I'd say like, I don't want to watch 100 episodes of filler. Like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, so the point I'm making is just go through One Piece. If it's skip through it. Just get through it. Just fucking hit the. You got a button. Just fucking go
because
through it.
people feel like they're missing something when they're skipping through it.
Here's the thing. If you feel like you're missing something, don't hit it. Right?
But that's not fair. That's not fair. Like, okay, you're not allowed to make great anime and then fill it with 9,000 hours of bullshit.
You absolutely are. You
no,
absolutely
you're
are.
not.
No,
you're not.
You absolutely are.
No.
100%. You can make a bullshit anime, and we'll give it,
No.
30? What's the percent? 30, 40% might be bullshit? What's the percent where it's allowed to be bullshit and be a great anime? 0? Are you saying 0?
I'm saying you're not allowed to have more than 40% bullshit.
But if they come out every fucking week on fucking
still bullshit.
But here's the thing: every episode.
Lost. So 90% of the episodes of Lost were bullshit.
Oh my god!
Shut the fuck up! No, doesn't count. No, doesn't count.
Let me explain.
No, doesn't
Hold
count.
on.
No, doesn't count.
All these fuckers were on Lost like it was.
Oh, no, I wasn't on Lost.
Like it had just turned 18.
I have never seen Lost.
These fuckers
one
were
episode
on
of
Lost like it was just turning 18.
Lost was good. I liked Lost, man. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it. I
I have no idea.
It is now.
I can't say anything for the ending. But
No.
The show had me gripped. It was
I
like,
never got into Lost.
I gotta watch the next episode.
And I would have been into Lost. I would have been into it, but then I heard the spoiler, and that once you hear the spoiler of Lost, you can never get into it again.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
No,
I've
I
never
agree with
watched
that.
an episode of Lost all the way
Same.
through. I don't give a shit about the spoiler, and
well,
I'm still alive, and I still don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The spoiler really weighs my decision on getting into it. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's just how it is. It just makes sense. How I Met Your Mother might be the same way. If you saw the spoiler of How I Met Your Mother, it means I'm sticking my tongue out at you. Yeah,
I'm just giving a. So I think Sarah's giving me shit because I'm getting
God
Lost.
damn it,
shit.
Sarah!
no, we're going back. We're talking about animes and their filler episodes. Okay, And sometimes they just bullshit you to death. But Bleach is still a great anime, even though they have had full seasons. Seasons. We're talking, oh, this is the new week. What do we have? Oh, it's still episode number 17 of the bullshit. You know what I mean?
I just don't buy it.
Well, I mean, it's fine, but the point is, they're coming out every day, as opposed
You're not
to...
allowed to come out with a great episode once a season.
No, but the season... So some animes, like Jujutsu Kaisen... You watch Jujutsu Kaisen?
I haven't seen the second
What's
season
what anime
yet.
you like? What's your favorite anime right now?
I don't even know because I'm not keeping
Golden
up.
Boy.
I've seen Golden Boy.
Golden Boy.
No, we're not talking about Golden Boy. Shut the fuck up.
No woman is allowed in my life until they admit that Golden
God
Boy
damn.
is the best,
Jesus
the
Christ.
best,
What the fuck are
the
we
best
doing?
series.
Any current animes. So here's what I'm saying is some
wait a minute.
animes. Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute, you're jumping on current animes like they're all of a sudden the shit all of a sudden, but like, okay, so I'm just at the point where maybe I'm old. It's okay, internet. You can tell me I'm old.
That's fine.
I'm okay, but like I'd rather watch Initial D again than fucking 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
That's not.
I would rather watch Golden Boy again
That's not-
than 1,000
that's
fucking
not-
I would
episodes of
agree
One
with
Piece.
That's
you.
not a horrible argument.
Normally, I would agree with you. Yeah. One Piece, where One Piece is right now, it is so like fucking fire.
So
dude.
I'll start on episode
Dude,
1,000.
It
Who
is-
gives a shit?
I will- so here's the thing.
It won't make no sense, man.
First
It
off,
won't- it won't be the
just
same.
because we're in the topic, One Piece's next episode is going to be the best
I haven't seen
fucking
it yet.
anime episode.
I haven't seen
No,
it.
it's not out yet. I'm saying the next episode
Okay, right.
is going to be the best episode of anime that ever
Now,
came out on the internet.
My
It's
sister
not out yet.
showed me the live action,
What?
It's not out yet.
Oh, the trailer.
the trailer for
Yeah,
the
not
One
the
Piece
actual
live
show.
I
action.
saw it. It was okay.
What episode can I avoid? Can I get to episode 500 by watching the live action?
Danny, I'm gonna say start from 1 and just skip through it, dude. And when you see
Skip through how many episodes? 500?
No, 1,000.
Skip through 1,000 episodes.
I'm telling
so
you.
can I just start on episode 1,000?
No. Skip through 1,000 because you have to see the
I
struggle.
have to skip through 1,000. I can't
how
just
old are
skip
you,
1,000.
You
guy?
have to see the struggle.
I'd like to finish One Piece before I die.
Once you
What
s-
episode should I start?
One.
with?
And once you see something that seems important, because you're gonna, I don't care if you start, you're gonna see something, you're like, oh, that looks important. I'm interested in this kind of. It looks like a battle. You're gonna stop and watch it, and that's fine. And then
You're describing the internet, not a fucking anime. You're describing all of the internet.
I'm describing you and what you could be, but you're being an asshole and not doing it. All right, that's what I'm describing. All right, so just fucking start One Piece, hit fucking right click as much as you
How old
can.
am I?
Redid it.
How old is Yellow Tie
Yeah,
Guy?
yeah. How old are you, Yellow?
How old-
You're
I don't fucking
26,
know.
right?
He's
26?
67?
26?
All of
69.
the above.
I thought you were
69.
23. I thought you were 23.
38 is my legal age.
I'm pretty sure you're old enough to have my kids. So here's what
I'm
we're
old
gonna
enough to have you as my son with your kids.
I mean, I have. Let's see. I've done the math, and that's not. Who's your daddy? Very flexible. Let's be honest. Not very flexible. If you have not watched One Piece yet, start from the beginning. Skip through whatever you want. I promise you. And here's the thing: you can talk your shit. Just start. Get 500 episodes in with the skipping shit and whatever, and say, "Oh, it's not for me." Do that, and then tell me it's not worth it.
Listen,
Right?
I'm not saying it's not a great anime.
I'm just saying, try.
I'm just saying that in the life cycle of anime, it's very hard to find something
I
where
get
you're trying
that.
to tell me that I have to watch 1,000 episodes
I
or
understand
something
that. I
in
get
order
that.
to find fucking 30 minutes of gold.
I would say 128 episodes in.
Here's another thing.
Never gonna drop it.
Here's
Ever.
another thing.
You'll never stop it.
But here's
after that.
another thing. When you go to Crunchyroll, the whole first season, and maybe second or third, I don't know, they remastered it. They redid the whole
That's
season.
what I was just saying. They redid
Just
the
to make it look-
animation.
I can
everything.
polish a turd,
They
but
updated
shit,
it.
like
It's not everybody on the planet knows it's not a turd. It's just you don't want to start it because it's a fucking journey,
And
right?
it's
No,
old.
It has
no.
nothing to do with being a turd or
old.
not. We all know it's not
I'm
a turd.
a musician. If you think I'm not afraid to start a journey, you are sorely mistaken.
I mean, how much One Piece experience do you have? Well, guess what? You're fucking afraid of turds, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
well, who isn't afraid of turds? Like I don't just.
I
want them
don't know
showing
what
them
you're. I mean,
mysteriously.
people that have clean fucking teeth that smile at me have no turds on their teeth. Those are the people afraid of turds.
I'm not afraid of turds. I'm just afraid of the floating ones.
The floaters.
The floaters hurt.
Goddamn floaters.
There's
You
no-
just had to bring up floaters all of a sudden.
Floaters hurt.
Jimbo Slice.
The floaters hurt.
With the peanut pieces all inside of it.
You flush it, the whole thing goes away, but there's still some remnants there.
Goddamn,
there's still remnants.
I ate corn 4 days ago. Why is it still in there?
Is that a fucking peanut? What the fuck?
And are you using those as euphemisms for One Piece? Because
You-
I just want to make sure that...
No.
Look, all I'm saying is give it a for real shot.
Absolutely.
And then talk to me afterwards.
Absolutely.
Can I ask you this?
Yes.
Is One Piece the kind of anime that I can put on with young children
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
without
100%.
being worried about
100%.
Because they're not doing like crazy
There's
like
nothing.
Of course,
Yeah.
they're just fucking charging for 9 episodes, right?
The women are very. The women are very.
Nothing bad can happen when you're charging for 9 episodes. I just want you to know.
The women are.
Look, we're not talking about Dragon Ball,
It's
alright?
kinda- I mean-
No, it's just
for 10 episodes.
It's an anime pirate character charging for 10 episodes. Shit. Oh, we lost Hat. Hat's
come back,
fuck.
come back.
Hat
I
says
have a point.
fuck
I'm
this
making a
shit.
point. I'm making a point.
Hat's bringing dolls.
I'm okay.
Hat's bringing.
He brought this with him, by the way.
If you allow Barbies in your house, then you are okay with One Piece and the way they depict women, and that is what I'm saying. Alright? That's all I'm saying. If you allow a Barbie in your house, then you can watch One Piece
Dude.
all fucking day. Because I'm just saying, the women in One Piece are just fucking.
The chick that Luffy was the chick that Luffy got
Oh,
involved with.
the snake
snake
bitch.
chick, yeah,
oh
dude.
my god.
I'm like, and he was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
Like, what?
And she's like, "No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
I will do anything for
I
you.
want the D.
I will do anything for you." And he's
Your name
like,
is Luffy D. I want the D.
yeah, he's like, I'll just, I'm gonna do my thing, and if you can just keep doing you, that's cool. I'm just gonna do my thing. That's okay.
Isn't she a
Alright.
warlord though?
Sarah
she
says.
she
Wasn't she a
was.
warlord?
They just banned all warlords. All gone.
Sarah says I
They
would
don't count
rather do
anymore.
anything than listen to Goku power up ever again. and yes, I'm kind of there. Like so.
They over.
Itari Leaving Sacrifice bought the first 100 episodes
I love this.
of Dragon
love
Ball
this.
Z.
From a shop. In a mall.
We had them on VHS.
In a mall. A shop in a mall. And it was probably like 15 fucking bucks per fucking 3 episodes.
Probably. However, yeah, because the internet didn't exist and Amazon didn't exist when we bought the first 100 episodes.
It was a shop in a mall.
No, it actually was a comic book store down
He
in
was their only customer.
Chesapeake Beach, Maryland used to actually sell these things. So,
There's a place in the mall in Annapolis that used to sell that
Yeah, I
shit,
remember that
by the way.
place. I remember that place.
There's a place in Annapolis in the mall that used to sell that same shit.
So, like I'm totally like able to be committed to long-term anime concepts and stuff. But I definitely I will say that watching something like Dragon Ball Z did make me timid about watching other content created by that particular creator. I mean, I watch things like
Look at all the things he watched already. Look at all these fucking things. He watched all these already. What a fucking weirdo, bro. Here's the thing. He just clicked on something he already watched.
Yes.
He can watch it fully.
And he's excited to watch
he's so
it.
happy.
He wants us to watch all of it. Just put it on while we're talking shit, because like we can miss half of this and still laugh at it. We actually can, Jimmy. We actually can miss half
Whatever.
of this and still
Play it.
laugh
I
at
don't
it.
care. I don't care. This is a fucking great video.
You get that. That's what you get for this.
Toss that sensu bean in my mouth.
Goku?
I can't even hear it.
What are you doing here? Bit of an odd question, isn't it? What? I said it's a bit of an odd question, isn't it? This is my home, so I should be allowed to shelter at my own convenience.
This to me is the equivalent. Watching this shit is the equivalent of watching Goku charge for 3 episodes. So I don't know if our viewers are into this.
Have you seen the what's it called? The Alice in Wonderland, the fucking freaky one that's a video game. You know what I mean? The something McGee's,
That was
American McGee's, Alice in
What was
Wonderland.
it called? I know what you're talking about.
Something McGee's, Alice in Wonderland.
I thought it was an Alice in. No, I know.
We're gonna find out.
That
American
was a good
McGee's.
PC game, dude. I'm not gonna...
Oh, that was a good game.
All right, let me. How about? So let's assume I've never seen One Piece or
American McGee's Alice.
I have never seen.
Yes.
That's what that reminds me of. This
wild game, dude.
My son played this game at fucking 6 years old.
Yeah.
He loved it.
That's a twisted game.
And there was a sequel. He played that too.
I haven't played. I never even.
Oh,
heard of
it was
the
great.
sequel.
I beat the fuck out of them, bro. Oh man, they're good games. And you know what? It wasn't as like I thought it was gonna be like Resident Evil, like like very fucking no. It's action. It's just fucking. You're the guy. You're gonna fuck everybody up.
It's just demented.
But the actual story. Oh my god, it's so fucked up and demented.
Yeah.
Well, so then I'd watch. I mean, I haven't played this. I mean, and not necessarily like, comparable in its entirety, but like, think of a game like.
Oh, yeah.
But then I would say, okay, Parasite for the place,
Yeah.
and then I'd.
Yeah. A little before your time,
Yeah.
son.
Oh, because you're
shit.
so young.
Old as shit.
Dude, stop, man.
We're talking about some
my God,
old head
stop,
shit up in
man.
here. God damn
What
it.
are you doing?
I'm just wondering at some point, like, I guess that's what I'm kind of saying though, is like at some point, like, if there's a limited amount of stories to tell. There's versions of a story, but like the entire globe has a Noah's flood kind of version.
Yeah.
Things.
Sure.
And so at some point, like if I've played Parasite Eve, do I need to play Alice? Do I?
Well, if you played Resident Evil, do you need to play Dino? What's the dinosaur of Resident Evil? Dino Crisis?
Oh, Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
Dude, that game was dope as shit, dude.
Dope as shit.
Dude, that game was dope as shit.
It's the same thing, right?
Well, at what point does the gameplay of something determine my fun level versus the narrative of?
The narrative and the game are two different things. I mean, you can watch a narrative all day. You can watch a streamer play a narrative.
I mean, not necessarily, because I'll say so. Resident Evil, like and like Parasite Eve play a lot alike in a lot of respects.
Parasite Eve
Like-
and Dino Crisis came out around the same time.
Yeah, I could see that there's some general stuff. I mean, I never played Dino Crisis, so
That was when PlayStation. That was
You
some
have a
adult shit.
PS1.
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to play the adult shit. I had a Nintendo 64 and a game. What was it called? Sega Dreamcast.
yeah.
But I did not have the adult.
You had Dreamcast?
Yeah, I had Dreamcast.
Really?
I could see that.
Oh, I had Dreamcast.
I could see that because
Oh,
then
shit.
you had
Oh, I
like,
played some Japanese shit. Let me tell you, I played some Japanese shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bro, the Dreamcast. Let me tell you something.
Parasite Eve was the bomb. See, Sarah knows.
I just dropped the Dreamcast controller on
the Dreamcast controller was-
Keenan earlier.
The Dreamcast controller, man.
That's because the PlayStation was built kind of like a computer. I know that sounds silly,
Kinda.
but
You can put a little like handheld thing inside of it.
so Nintendo had done such a fantastic job of making all of their content so proprietary.
Yeah.
From I mean,
There was no Sonic in the fucking Nintendo. There was no Mario in the
and there's
fucking
no
PlayStation.
Mario in the PlayStation.
Right.
I mean, but even at some point, so what had happened, and this was your era, your generation, so I can comment on this,
Sure.
and we'll have a good conversation. I played GoldenEye for the N64.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody that came after me played Perfect Dark.
Ooh.
Okay. Exactly. Because everybody in mine and Jimmy's generation, GoldenEye is the shit. And what happened is Nintendo decided that they were going to cater to the younger audiences, and every version, every color of Pokemon that ever existed came out on the N64. Perfect Dark, GoldenEye. I played both. So Sarah says Perfect Dark's better than GoldenEye. Everybody who's played Perfect Dark says that Perfect Dark was better than GoldenEye. However, I will say that Perfect Dark had to borrow at least 2 levels from GoldenEye because GoldenEye was the game engine that ran Perfect Dark. So if there was no GoldenEye, there would have never been Perfect Dark. However, I'm going to go back to the point where Nintendo decided as a company that they were going to cater to a younger audience.
Dude, do you blame them?
No.
The younger
It's a
audience
business
will
decision.
always be there.
Well, hold on.
Always be there.
So now we have to
Business
talk
decision.
about business. You want to talk about
Fuck.
business? You want to talk about business? Let's talk
Fuck.
about business. Okay. So
I want to talk
I'm
about
down.
GoldenEye, but I'm gonna hold my tongue. Go on.
Here's the thing.
Got a golden eye for you.
PlayStation and Xbox catered to people like us who were getting older than Nintendo was willing to make games for.
That time you're talking about, yes.
And
that's when they decided to do that.
Nintendo-
Yeah.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
That's what Blizzard is doing now, but go on.
Well,
I don't know anything about that.
we could chat about that next. But I'll say that what happened as a company, Nintendo's ethos, they committed only selling games to people that were below a certain age range.
group.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's just that Nintendo brought me up. So I felt dropped. I felt like
I feel
like I grew up with a rock band that was playing the same shit every year.
Damn it, dude.
And we were having a great time, and I was going to show up at your concerts, and I was going to play all of your songs, and then all of a sudden...
Dude, I remember that.
I was okay
feeling
with
that
it.
same feeling. I remember...
I was okay with it. I was like, I don't have a fucking PlayStation. Let me just go get one of those now. You know, I was okay with it. I was like, Nintendo, that's for me and my boys that I grew up with. But if I want to play real games right now, I'm going to go get a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt. And I was okay with it. I'm going to be honest. I was okay with it.
That's why I got a PlayStation.
But I bought my first system I ever bought. I mowed lawns for a fucking summer. I bought a Nintendo 64 with that money.
Mm-hmm.
I got GoldenEye in the first game.
See, my problem with all of that is I have the same story, but we had the N64, and we were playing, we were having a great time, and then all of a sudden, the only game I could fucking get on it was Pokemon. Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Purple, Pokemon Silver.
He's all about the Pokemon.
Orange. And hey, hold on. I'm not anti-Pokemon.
Sure.
I'm not anti-Pokemon either. Yeah, I'm not against it.
That's a GameStop thing. You went to GameStop.
No.
No, you went to GameStop, and all they had was Pokemon. That's not.
The N64, Nintendo as a company stopped
Yeah.
producing games that were geared towards
Absolutely.
the age group that
Absolutely.
GoldenEye was geared towards.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had played the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and the N64, and Nintendo was like, fuck you. We're going to put up Pokemon Red,
you,
Blue, Yellow,
patrons.
Silver, Orange, Blue, Green,
Fuck
Yellow.
the patrons.
Yeah, the people that have been growing up and spending the money.
Okay.
So then Xbox came out, and Microsoft was like,
First off,
Nintendo
you're skipping systems
Nintendo abandoned their players, and so Microsoft came out with games that were adult oriented, and PlayStation
true,
came out with
dude.
games that
God
were
damn it.
adult oriented.
Yep.
And so that's the world that we grew up in. That I bought. Okay, so oh my god, yes, my first time was a PlayStation 1 with Legend of Dragoon. Yes, Legend of Dragoon is not a game for people that like Mario and are looking for something a little different.
Right.
That was
Legend of
PS1 game.
Dragoon. What?
That was a PS1 game.
PS1, yeah. So Sarah's commenting on PS1's lineup, and so PS1 took hold as a game system. They took hold because Nintendo dropped every single player they had spent a decade grooming.
And PlayStation did the whole Soul Reaver series that we all loved.
Soul Reaver, I played Soul Reaver 1 because of Jimmy.
It was too adult for me.
I never would have picked up Soul Reaver 1
Best
without
vampire
Jimmy.
story
It
ever.
was too adult for me. It was too much. When I saw
The
people just killing
best
themselves on
vampire
spikes, I was like, nope.
ever.
I'm
Yeah.
13. I'm 12. I'm 10 years old. That's too much for
Way
me.
too much shit
That's
for
too
me.
much for me.
That
I
was
can't-
Legacy of Kain.
I couldn't.
back then.
I couldn't
Yeah.
deal with that. When I saw people, I went to. So I have cousins that are older than me, and they always had the superior games and the adulter games, right? And so that's where I found the Final Fantasies, and that's how I learned about adulter games. Was those?
But even so much as to argue that Nintendo had such an amazing run with Final Fantasy, and at no point while I was a child playing Final Fantasy did I anticipate that the content was mature.
Sure.
But at no point did I ever think that the content was childish.
When I saw people killing themselves on spikes, I was like, "That's mature." I am not
That's
ready
why
for this.
I got a PlayStation.
That was
Why?
Final Fantasy VII.
You're older than me. No. 7 didn't do that. I'm talking about Legacy of Kain.
Yeah, Legacy
These,
of Kain.
these dudes in the
Legacy,
beginning cutscene were just, they were just people in the fucking thing, there was, wooden poles, and they were just lifting themselves and just killing themselves like
dude.
this.
Yeah.
And they were just laying there
Yeah.
like this. And I'm just sitting there watching a thousand.
That was the
and I've
first
never
game I got for
seen,
PlayStation.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No,
I
you're
wasn't allowed to watch rated R movies or anything. I've never seen anything like that in my life, and I'm just like, oh shit.
I want
Quake,
that game.
What the fuck is
So,
this?
Sarah, I never
couldn't do it.
played Quake to completion on any system because it scared me.
Oh, I'm all about Quake. The first one, because it had 9 Inch Nails, had Trent Reznor doing the soundtrack for that shit.
Well,
Hey,
yes,
take
all about
take the fucking
All
condom
about it.
off your dick, dude. We're talking about Unreal Tournament. Let's be honest. Fuck Quake.
Dude,
We're
Unreal
talking about
Tournament 2
Unreal
was the
Tournament.
shit.
Unreal Tournament was the fucking shit. That's when they said, hey, computers, they're fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's what Unreal Tournament made, and then you just click on their heads with the mouse. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. You just click on their heads with the mouse. And that's when I was like, fuck yeah.
Unreal Tournament.
PC gaming is the shit.
I like this.
I couldn't get a PC gaming system until fucking 7 years later, but you know, I was like, yo, PC gaming is the shit.
Well, now we're going to talk about the reason why I got into PC gaming.
Sure.
Right?
I'm listening.
Because
Are we?
Yeah, absolutely
Okay,
we are.
good,
I'm trying to do the lead-in.
He's the guest!
Making sure.
He's the guest! If he says we're going to talk about this right now, well, guess what? Go ahead.
Guessed what?
Guessed what?
Don't fuck me up, Jimmy. No, so like, so PC gaming. I mean, we're getting back into kind of the evolution of like why leave a system like Nintendo?
Like Nintendo.
Because honestly, like anybody who's not driving a car should absolutely be playing Nintendo. Absolutely. However, there does become a point when Nintendo and Xbox embrace the fact that the gamers that Nintendo had catered to were getting old. That the games, that the content they were producing was older than the content. Like, it was more mature. And whether it was mature content, I don't care. But a game like Parasite Eve, you don't play after playing a round of Mario. And all of a sudden, like, shit, I'm going to get into some stuff where we're talking about DNA and mitochondria, and whether or not like the blood in the mother carries on to the children. Like, these are not concepts that happen in a Mario game. They happen.
That was some serious shit. Dude.
No, and not only that, but it was scientific.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was
like,
some serious shit.
It wasn't just a great story. It was rooted in enough science to make it legit. It was like watching a National Treasure movie where it's like, this is such bullshit. Oh, dude. Wait, okay, that could be real.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
exactly. Dude, I totally feel you on that shit. God damn.
So
due to EA's response to the year-long battle, get rid of
the Unreal
to Alice.
Unreal's, like, as amazing as Unreal was and fun to play. I mean, it's the Overwatch Team Fortress of today that most people generate. Like, Fortnite would never have happened without Unreal. Like, but Unreal's claim to fame today is the fact that we can use the Unreal Engine to pretend like we are not in a prison. And we could, on Twitch, pretend like we're actually streaming from a legitimate news broadcasting kind of center. That same technology from 15 years ago that brought us Unreal Engine is the same technology that we use today to pretend that we're in a legitimate recording studio. There are entire documentaries and Netflix specials or whatever that have been shot using the digital technology that comes from virtual cams inside of an Unreal Engine in a virtual environment. That's fucking amazing. Do you know why? Because it's 20 fucking year old technology.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Sure.
Like, and the fact that you today could go home and create a virtual studio to broadcast outside of, you know.
Yeah, we could be in Jamaica right now.
We could be in Jamaica right now. We just haven't set up the Unreal Engine.
Right.
Unreal Tournament changed everything. Quake 2. I mean, so I'm with you on 9 Inch Nails in terms of
right now, or is it Unreal Engine?
Not
They're
sure.
on 5. They're on 5.
Because dude,
Final Fantasy 16 is on 5. Everything's on 5 right now.
Dude, they're able to capture people's faces.
Well, it's not about. It's really not about the graphics. It's about the fact. It's about the load that the graphics bring to your PC. They're able to optimize the load that it brings to your fucking computer.
So what we're really calling is about data compression rates.
Optimization, just optimization in general.
What HAT means is data compression rate. Optimization is data compression rates. Because at some point, if I'm looking at something on a screen, looks or feels like I'm in a living room, a real news environment, or whatever, like, if my brain accepts it as reality, it's reality.
Well, it comes to the point where, does your computer just fucking lag the fuck out because you're loading that up, right? Or is your computer accepting it? It's fine, because it's so well data compression rate adapted to be able to not lag your, I'm gonna go look over to the right, boom, there's a thing here, right? And like, your shit doesn't lag the fuck out because there's a million things that's to load because it's so optimized with this new engine that you know you don't even it's seamless, right? Looking to the left or right, it's seamless. Because I play Rust, where people build these bases on Rust, right? Where they're fucking mansions, giant fucking things, and if I walk by this motherfucker in Rust, my whole shit just starts lagging out. I start chopping or whatever, and there's a lot to say about the being able to have a data compression rate at which it doesn't affect the gameplay, you know.
So significantly,
right?
Well, without a doubt, and that's one of the things with like, you know, with Unreal that's become so amazing is that I can live through the Unreal Engine. I can live inside of this like virtual environment that is completely made up,
right?
And it'd be the equivalent of what they were attempting, hoping for in multi-million-dollar movies.
Sure, yeah, I get that.
And this is the game technology that came out when Jimmy and I had just started playing Hexen.
Yeah, Hexen. Oh my god.
I don't know shit about Hexen. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my god.
Does anyone remember Marathon? Because Marathon was made by Bungie before there was a Halo. And if there had never been a Marathon, there would have never been a Halo. There would have never been a Destiny. So yeah, and a lot of the talking points on Halo are the results of the evolution that happened from something like Marathon. So this is also where we get to the point where the story of a game is not the sum of its digital parts.
Go on.
Well, for example, we can absolutely watch we can play Final Fantasy, but we feel it's dated.
Or the new,
but they remastered it.
Sure.
And it's we play Final Fantasy VII Remake, and now we're using those modern day engines.
Right.
But the reason why Final Fantasy VII is so beloved is because it was able to tell such an emotional and narrative story with Polygon.
The remake was great.
Did you play it?
I played the original Final Fantasy.
Play the new one.
Oh, the original.
I haven't.
I played the new one.
So the best thing about the new one is, even when you're in fucking combat, you still feel like you are part of a fucking movie.
Yeah.
They're talking to each other while you're fighting. It just feels like a fucking movie. And it's beautiful. The music's coming in. Dude, it's so fucking good.
I'll have to try it.
It's the most beautiful thing.
What did you play the Final Fantasy VII Remake on?
On PlayStation 4, I think.
On PlayStation 4. So, not on a PC.
Nope. Controller, PlayStation 4, on a nice monitor.
I have definitely played Final Fantasy VII in the last decade through an emulator. I've played Final Fantasy 3 or 6. Origin.
Sure.
I haven't really gone back and played like Final Fantasy 1 and 2 so much.
I have, but we're talking 10 years.
But there are some remakes. You can get it on PlayStation where they have the
you can get anything.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8 and 9 and 10. I think I stopped because when we opened up ECP, you were on Final Fantasy 11 online.
Yes.
And I never played Final Fantasy 11.
That was a yeah.
So comparatively, what are we on now? Final Fantasy 15?
So I want
16.
I want to say
16.
Final Fantasy 11 Online gave you the ability, if you had the attachment on your PlayStation 2, to have an Ethernet connection. And, you know, it was a I think it was a $40 thing you bought, and you were able to plug your shit into it. And you could play Final Fantasy Online on your fucking whatever it was. And I had a keyboard on your PlayStation 2, and I had a keyboard, and I made a clan. I had like 30 people in my clan. I didn't know who the fucking guys were. I was 13 years fucking old, and you know, but it was cool, man. And like, I didn't get to end game. I didn't make it to the end, but you know, I got pretty far. I got level 40. I think 50 was max level. I got to like 40. And I played a lot, and I was a nerd, and I did the best to be the best nerd I could be. But,
good for you.
Thanks, man. But it was different, man. It was weird, but the story was cool, and you know, I played WoW as well, and it was very different from WoW, and I don't even know how to put into words how different from WoW it was.
Yeah.
But it was way more technical and way more committed. I don't know what that means.
I think you were more technical.
Well, I think
you were.
It
more
was
committed.
catered to the people that were more technical.
Because you would never have survived in an N64 world where they were pitching more Pokemon fucking games at you.
Well,
Because at some point,
Yeah, he was all about it.
I played fucking.
He was all about it.
listen.
I had the WWE N64 game where you press start and just fucking did the combos
hold
and you
on.
fucking fucked everybody up.
It's another conversation because we could talk about Pokemon Stadium is a hell of a lot of fun. Also, like NFL Blitz, not a real football game. Fucking amazing. Had a blast. And
Killed everybody.
N64.
Fucking love that game. I had Blitz. I fuck people up in Blitz.
The Pokemon fans are lit. So,
Yes.
Sarah had asked something. Can you scroll up a little bit? Let's see. What's
sorry.
this question here? Because it's a good question. What do you think of AI NPC development? Scary or the awesome next level of immersive gaming? Yes, Sarah. The answer is yes. to
I
both.
think it's undeniable.
bullshit.
It's going to happen without us wanting to have it happen or not. It's definitely going to fucking happen. I mean, that's the problem.
What's really scary
That's
is
the game I'm
not
thinking about right
that
there.
NPCs in video games will have an artificial intelligence element and be able to respond to you. What is scary is that people who are on TikTok making videos as if they are NPCs will have no idea what the fuck to do.
Banana!
Because NPCs will be brilliant when AI comes into play.
I think
Um,
it's about the fact that you won't
Chocolate?
be able to know
Nope.
when you're playing an online game if you're talking to an NPC or a real person.
Well, that's felt like a lot of YouTube comment. So
Well, I'm just saying, I think right now we know probably not an NPC, but like at some point,
At some point,
It's
somebody
gonna get out of
talking
hand.
shit on Overwatch, it could just as well
gonna
be
get
an
out of hand.
AI,
It's
and I
gonna
will
get out of
ignore it
hand.
just as much.
This shit is
Um,
unbelievable. I don't know if you, I'm sure. I know I said this to you.
yeah, totally.
so a suggestion was made that we play vintage video games, which
Do it.
I think is amazing. Not that we have to right now. I think that's an
How about-
amazing.
But a boy and his blob.
No, which one for the NES
the
or
blob,
for the
yes.
Wii for the
NES.
Wii U?
So I was
Because
gonna,
I'm not ignorant about this shit.
I was going to bring this up earlier, but I didn't want to bring up. What do you guys think about the future of video games, AI, and specifically virtual reality? What do you think about virtual
It's
reality?
gonna make it amazing.
What do you think about virtual reality?
I think it will make it amazing, but I'm also pretty scared. When my daughter wanted a cell phone and was around the age of 11, there was also a news story of an 11-year-old who was walking on, who got hit by a train because
She was trying to get a Pokemon.
they couldn't hear that there was a train coming.
So train tracks. I just want everybody to know. A train, right?
Yes, thank you.
Starts from A and goes to B. And if you happen to be standing on the exact line from A to B, you are in danger of it. If you stand 2 feet to the right, you're fine. If you stand 2
Right,
feet to
right.
the left, you're fine. But if you are on the direct line of this thing called a train, which exists in the 1900s, you will probably not have a good time at some point. Luckily, unluckily, you might not have a good time. And so
And if a train is traveling from Washington, D.C. to Philadelphia at 63 miles per hour,
Right.
it will maybe reach Philadelphia before 2.5 hours. I'm not sure.
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Yeah, and your SAT workbook should prove as much.
Right.
So anyway,
All I'm saying, if you get by a fucking train, you're the dumbest fucking person in the fucking world. I don't care if you're 6. It's a fucking line.
it is
It's
on
a
a track.
fucking line.
It is on
okay?
a track. It
All
is,
you have to do is not be on the line. All right, that's all you have to do.
it's true. You're right. No, this sounds an awful lot like the "Get Up My Ass" Mora video. that you showed.
Get in
Yeah.
my ass.
Get in my ass. So where were we?
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality. So,
Do you think it's gonna? How long do you think it's gonna be for virtual reality takes over? How far do they have
What
to
do you
go?
mean by take over?
How far do they have to go before they're the number one system? Now, first off, before we go into that, I want to let y'all know the way gaming is going to work. There's no more PlayStation 6. There's not going to be a PlayStation 6. There's not going to be an Xbox 870 fucking QD RS.
That's
It's
wrong.
going to be... No, there's not. It's going to be a fucking online system, just like Steam. That's going to be the new thing. That's what they're going to convert to.
If you think that just because
100%.
it's online like Steam, that PlayStation isn't going to sell you a fucking system you have to put in your living room,
they are not going to do it. No, I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
I believe it 100%. There's no more system coming out. This is the last.
That's like saying Tesla's going to stop selling you electric vehicles.
No more systems coming out. And
That's bullshit.
I will die on that hill.
Bullshit.
No more.
You are wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Now there's other things. There's glasses, right? The virtual reality. What do you call that? Augmented reality. That is the thing.
That's different.
100% in our future. 100%. I say 30 years from now, you're gonna walk down an alleyway and it's gonna be nothing but fucking QR codes on the sides. You know, it's gonna look like a barren wasteland.
Here's
if you have the
gonna
glasses
happen
on, it's gonna look like a paradise because the QR codes are gonna show like these shop fronts and but it's gonna be QR codes everywhere, and that's all you're gonna see because you don't have the glasses on.
Here's what's going to happen. I know you're on something, and I get it, and it's good. But Facebook or Meta.
Does that mean Meta now? Is that they are?
Meta, Microsoft, Sony, at a minimum, inside of these video games, they're going to be working with lens crafters to be able to get
100%
to get you your prescription glasses.
That's a whole new.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
They're going to get you your prescription glasses, and they're going to be augmented reality prescription
For an
glasses.
extra $200, so you can get the augmented.
No,
option.
it'll be free. It'll be paid by the state.
You'll have the Amazon Kindle option. Listen if you're paying attention, because this is the real shit. So
You'll have an option.
You're going to have the Amazon Kindle option, which is you can either get ads built into custom,
right?
Or if you buy it outright, then you can get it ads free. But most people are not going to be able to
I
afford
feel like in a month.
the ads free option.
Sure.
So most people are going to get ads free lens crafter lenses, and you're welcome to hire me and pay me later. Okay, but they're going to get augmented reality glasses that are from your favorite brands. Okay, most of them are going to be with that. But then the companies like Meta and Microsoft and Sony are too invested in the console system, which is going to push augmented reality and or virtual reality for the next 25 to 50 years.
Why not?
And certainly because when I was a kid, and I'll say kid, I'll use the word kid loosely. Okay, because I went to King's Dominion on Monday. In King's Dominion, 20 years ago, hands down, I was playing on virtual reality Overwatch as kind of system, where I was running and shooting and shit like that. So the technology is not
It's been around.
new. The polygon rate has improved,
Sure.
but the technology has not gotten any better.
Right. I agree with that.
Just the polygon rates. So what we're really talking about is an improvement on the
Thoughts on
perspective. Yeah,
Perspective.
your
Mm.
compression rate is good. That would be another thing. Also, just the reality level, the
immersion level.
the immersion level of what I'm in,
Yeah.
right? So, so what it has allowed would be things like for me to go in and get a virtual tour at the Louvre without having to leave my.
Also, playing a horror game and scared, right? Because
I don't do that, as you can see.
I won't do that either. I just want to be clear. I will never do that.
I like sleeping at night.
But the technology is there to at least make you feel the immersion, like a shooter, a fast-paced.
I will say,
shooter.
I have
is not there
listened
yet.
to the Ready Player One Will Wheaton
So I'll say this,
audio
Sarah.
many times, probably a dozen times. The audiobook.
Sarah, I think that you're half right. Okay, so
Will Wheaton.
we will not have a need. There will not be a need for a physical system, whether that's a machine or like a PC or a console or whatever. There will not be a need, but brands are going to sell us something on our desk that our TVs.
Sure.
Because if they can't sell us something that sits on their desk, they're out $1,000 every Christmas.
Well, I mean,
And
they'll,
so
they'll
what
replace it with something.
Right, but
Right.
all that's going to do at some point is connect to the internet.
Sure. I
But
agree
at
with
some
that.
point, they're still going to sell us it.
Something, yeah. I agree with that.
Because
I don't agree that it's going to sit on your desk.
and it is going to have control.
It's going to be
Yeah.
it. I won't agree that it's
Yeah.
going to be a sit on your desk thing. But I agree that there is going to be it.
I don't
There's
know
going
what
to be an it.
Whatever it is, there's going to be an
It's
it.
gonna be.
It could be something that, you know how you have you have your router, right? And that goes to a fucking box. That goes to a box for your internet. It could be the box or something connected to the box. It could be literally just integrated into your house.
You don't think Apple TV could just put an Apple TV in every TV that exists? No, of course they could.
You're right.
But they're going to put
absolutely
an
be a
Apple
thing.
TV box because they want you to connect to that box.
You're going to get a box.
You're going to get a
I'm
box.
not going to agree with you're going to get a box.
You're going to get a box. It could be a hat. It could be the Microsoft hat that you have to wear in order to
But we're trademarking it now, and god damn it, this is the proof. If you ever fucking do it, you owe me millions.
What I wanted with your glasses, because I think augmented reality, the problem I have with augmented reality is how I'm going to be sold. I don't have a problem with the notion of me walking by a bar and seeing what the specials are on that bar. With I don't have to Google it. I don't have to look it up. Like that sounds fucking amazing. Like I'm into the information that you're into the same way. The problem that I have is walking by a bar and then seeing like, oh, are you interested in the beer at this bar? Then you might like the beer at this bar or the beer at your home or whatever. Like I have no problem with the notion that I'm going to walk around and get into an information age where it's like, oh, you're walking in front of a painting? Well, shit, here's all the about that painting. I have no problem with that. I think that sounds fucking amazing. I have a problem with being sold. And I have a problem with then the technology that we're talking about right now. They've already developed.
Sure,
And it's
100%.
50 years
You
in the
won't have a
fucking
It has to be
future.
accepted. The acceptance is the
You
issue.
won't have a
it's
choice.
not the issue of does the technology exist. It
Right.
exists.
It's
And you said
been
yourself,
there. Yeah.
it's exists for fucking 20 years because
It's
you
been
played
there.
the Overwatch shit.
Been there.
It's about how do we accept
Marketing
it.
They're
Right.
Marketing
Compared
it
to
us.
fucking the guys or a mouse and keyboard. Here's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen like Tokyo Main Street where it's just boom, just super lights everywhere. This is the fucking this bar, and it's everywhere. It's the Tokyo Main Street or the main.
No, it's like New York. It's
crazy.
It's like New York.
It's super
in Times Square,
advertised, right?
And you're walking down the street,
Right.
And everything is you're just
Think of that.
bombarded. You can't.
But mid-tier fucking alleyways are the same way, just because of the fact that they're spray painting little fucking QR codes.
So God forbid you need
And your
prescription
fucking
lenses.
glasses are doing that. Well, it's just doing that. You have no choice. You bought the glasses, and they just do it automatically. If you don't want to see it, you do this.
Unless you paid for contact lenses.
Well, no, you do this, and you just do this, and it's a bare.
It's all
But then
gray.
you have contact lenses.
All gray,
Well, yeah,
You
nothing.
don't think you're gonna have Wi-Fi
You
connected
can,
contact lenses?
but how are you gonna play your Minecraft game whenever you want when you take your glasses off and you use your contact? You're not gonna be able to.
Your watch or your cell phone?
Your watch that uses the same technology. You know, your watch just protrudes.
I'm telling you, dude.
I'm telling you.
No, dude. Like I'm telling you, they're gonna
It's
find a
there.
way.
Well, I'm saying the way I'm saying is they're gonna put it there, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the way you're saying is you have a choice. And I think that I'm right. The fact that they're gonna do it, there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, I'm saying that there's nothing you can do about it because if you lift up your glasses, that's one thing.
Right.
But then you can't use your prescription lenses because you can't.
Well, you can't see the fucking shit. I mean,
And if you have contact
Right.
lenses, it's going to be the same thing.
I'm just
You
saying,
can't just-
90% of it's ads, but 10% it might be the fucking.
They won't be able to stop it because it'll be free. The government will
It's
offer
gonna be
it.
free.
The government will offer it as an option. Well, if you want this, you can offer it
That's
to you.
right. If I want to get on, if I
If
want to
you-
collect my Section 8 housing, I'll just watch all the ads.
If you want your child to go to school,
Right.
No,
we don't have physical schools no more because there's too many shooters going to them nowadays. You have a virtual option.
Well, if you want to see, if you're going to walk through this door,
But where?
I'm just saying.
I download a Verizon phone. Why do I have NFL? I don't fucking give a shit. I don't want the NFL's like app on my phone,
Right.
but I bought a Verizon phone and Verizon has a deal with NFL, so now I guess my phone has a deal. Like I guess I have NFL on my phone, and you can't delete it because
I still want
I
to
don't
bring.
know why.
Right.
I still want to bring my
Right.
point to a close here, and that is that if you go to a building, there's going to be, and you have the glasses on, you're going to know what that store says. It's going to say, this is a fucking massage parlor, right? If you don't have the glasses on, you don't see that. So by having the glasses on, you see it's a massage parlor, and you see 90% of other things, which is ads everywhere, pretty much. And with them off, you don't see shit. And that's what the future's going to be, and that's my point.
Chicks with dicks? You mean dudes with tits?
You're in the future and you're going to massage parlors. I just want to point that out.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck. That's a fucking exam. It could be a school. I don't fucking know. Like, god damn it.
Massage parlor schools, you sick
Massage
fuck.
parlor schools. That's a. Hey, everybody subscribe now because we're getting banned tomorrow. Massage parlor schools. Good night.
Of the future.
Of the future. Where you're not getting molested by a female teacher, a male teacher, you're getting molested by a robot.
No, in the future, your kids are doing the molesting.
If you sit in your desk, that desk is the motherfucking top tier predator, okay?
Just hopefully it's not Hunter Biden.
Well, I mean, you're not on the island, are you? I mean, what are we doing?
He ain't gonna have no island.
He doesn't have
He
to.
just does it wherever he wants.
He doesn't have to. No.
Fuck.
What I think is hilarious is the fact that the whole list of the island people, nobody's talking about. The media is legitimately hiding the list. So hard. Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. That's why it's funny. Yeah, duh. The whole list.
I mean, they're even saying the fucking Rock is involved.
Dude, they're saying. I mean, dude. Here's another thing. Let's give some people the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure.
I like the Rock.
I'm sure tens of thousands of people have been invited. Right? Tens of thousands of people have been invited to the island. I'm gonna say that. So that's the benefit of the doubt that I'm giving. There's a lot of people that have been invited, but here's what I'm saying.
There's a whole lot of people they've been invited.
If you're on the list,
I tried to get them to show up to my fancy party. I don't know them.
If you're on the list
invited.
and your name's Bobby, we're calling you Blacklist Bobby for the rest of your life. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right. You came back with no beers?
We're out of beer.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
We're out of shots.
We're out of beers, Jim.
Podcast is over.
We're out of liquor. What the fuck? Who's in charge of this?
No, we got one more.
I bought.
That's the last one.
All right,
I gotta pee like a bitch.
This is the last one. It's only.
You've got to change it over here too. They can't see.
Let me drive. 10 minutes.
Hat's driving because Hat's a professional.
I've been here before.
The last one.
To remove it as soon as possible. But now, let's get into the video, shall we?
This guy's a dickhead, by the way.
Dude,
I don't know who he is. I just know his face. Oh, somebody threw something. Oh, it's smoking. You smell.
Holy shit!
Oh, he's about to kick somebody's ass. That dog! The dog! The dog! Oh! We got butt cheeks! That dog! He's gonna choke on it. He's gonna like choke on it.
Let's go!
He's gonna go in
your mouth.
No, it's gonna go down the wrong tube.
Here it comes. Please don't show me into this video.
In front of the baby! Not in front of the baby!
Sit. Make it sit.
Walk in!
He's insulting people. What? I can do that.
What the fuck was that? Relax.
El hermano Nelson me regaló esto. Mire, el hermano Nelson me
That's a
lo
black
mejor que
label,
hay.
baby. That's the best liquor.
That's
That's the best liquor. Oh,
It's $100 a bottle.
Gone.
$40, but still.
Yeah.
I think maybe we're in
Still.
it's used in a different country, probably, so it's probably more expensive.
So $100.
Yeah.
Who bought that net?
My fish.
I'm guessing the fish just
Breaks through the
flopped
net.
right the fuck out of the net.
You got it. You got it. What do you mean? You got it. Who cares? It's still fucking. Oh, he lost both of them, dude. And now we're just swimming away depressed.
I guess I'll just stroke.
Come on, man.
Yep, I guess I'm done fishing for the day. Shit.
Yeah.
This video is sad. Why is
wasn't
this
hungry.
video here?
I wasn't hungry.
What oh, he got the fish! No, he got it! No, he got it!
It's gonna break. It's gonna break. No, there it is. Fuck yeah.
What?
Fuck yeah.
No. Yeah, that's how.
And you can donate money on this guy's.
Made in China. What?
This guy's got a Kickstarter for fucking.
Get him
A GoFundMe for
Get him a
for
fish.
fuck that fucking fish. GoFundMe.
There's donuts.
Yes, that guy is not doing any cops any favors.
Hey, fractured prune. By the way, that would not happen with fractured prune donuts.
No, because their boxes are premium
Top
fucking
tier.
boxes.
Top tier.
Especially the ones that go to Hats customers.
Especially the people like Hats people that
Let me
carry
just
those
put it
boxes.
back in here. No one will notice.
No,
they
okay,
won't
we
know.
don't. Okay, we don't do this. I mean, he's cleaning up.
They'll
Obviously,
still think that I'm a nice guy.
He's cleaning up.
He could blow them off first.
He's not blowing them.
He could.
He could.
Yeah,
He could.
good.
I would blow. If those were fractured prune donuts, I would eat the shit out of those anyways. Just letting everybody know.
If they were fractured prunes donuts, I would blow them.
Yeah. Like that, Paul. Yeah. Oh, she got deep through this, Paul. Watch.
She's chewing on your tail,
Watch.
man.
Gotta go full deep.
He said, what?
Wait.
I can't believe this.
I'm sorry, shit.
Yeah, my bad.
Shit.
Get that shit away from me. I'm a vegan now.
Sorry.
Oh, forklift? What you got, forklifter? Show me something.
No, that's you back there.
No, I'm the forklifter,
Is
dude.
this about the forklift or is this about the driver?
This is about Frank.
This car hit this shit back there.
Wait, what? Hang on.
Yeah. Look at the black car, dude.
Huh?
Oh! Look, I didn't even see that. He looks right away.
He's like, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen from now on. Let's see what happens.
Does she back up or does she pull through it? That's the question. Oh, what am
I just
Does a car crash through this window? Cause
this dude comes in and tries to rob this Asian restaurant. Watch this shit.
White guy, okay.
Everybody get down!
Everybody
Get
get
down!
down.
It's got the money!
It's like Rush.
Get down the money!
No, it doesn't matter.
Get down! Where's the money? Get the money! Where's the money?
She's like,
Everybody get there, everything!
I don't know.
what does he have? What is that?
it looks like he has a 40.
Yeah, 40.
I have in a bag. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna hit you with this 40 if you don't give me that money.
Look, they decided that the safest play was to be like, I don't understand English.
I've got a 40 in a plastic bag.
No comprehendo. You know, that was the safest play in this situation. I don't fucking know what you're saying, dude. Just
like, all right, fuck this
hey,
shit.
fuck you guys, dude. What are you doing, bitch? She's like, I'm calling the police. He's like, all right, I'm just leaving.
He wouldn't
necessarily have started, even though he started the previous 3 England games. But with Jack Wilshere and Steven Gerrard both fit for this game, I think there was every chance they would have been the central midfield pairing. Michael Carrick probably having to wait till the second half at least. But he's a man.
That's what it sounds like if you give a shit about soccer. If you watch Blue Lock, they don't talk about none of that
it's
shit.
It's not soccer. Who's football?
Football.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in form, he was man of the match here at the Community Shield game.
Yeah.
That's what you get for liking soccer.
That's what you get.
Is there any sort of work being done too with the airlines in order to get flights actually on time or not delayed?
This is savage.
First off, let me turn this on.
Savage.
But the cameraman here, somebody give this guy a raise. This cameraman.
Yes. So we've seen almost a doubling in terms of improvement on on-time performance since last year. That is
cameraman.
delayed.
Oh my God.
With our
what is that?
Airlines, with
Thank God for that improvement. Can you imagine what that would have been like if they hadn't improved?
I mean, we got about 20 things in the card, and about 4 of them are good.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive
That's like
side eye.
bro.
What?
I don't fuck with
and we
bears,
see the great
dude.
results that have come from
I
that.
don't fuck with bears.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Mira, yo le llamo a este el remate Bluetooth. Tienes que poner abusado.
Me lo aplicaste chido, cabrón. Me lo aplicaste chido.
How hard on their face is she A lot. How hard? A lot.
Loses her whole top.
Oh, she's so excited. I say this table gets turned sideways.
Where's the bees? Where's the bees?
I say this table gets turned sideways. That's my prediction here. Will I get DMCA'd for their bad singing?
Yeah, man. I can know.
Okay. Oh, the glasses. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I mean,
cayó?
I mean, probably did 100 times before.
I never went on the Flow Riders in 10 years of working on ships. No way.
He dropped his whole delivery. I know what it was. I can tell what it was.
Oh, he's like, wait a minute.
The reaction is what we're here for.
Did that just happen? Damn it.
Gravity's a bitch. He looked at his watch like...
Is he wearing skeleton pants?
Yes, what you got, UPS? Old man.
Is there a dog, or is he going to sit on a cactus?
That dude's drunk as shit, by the way.
Puts it in his grill.
That dude's drunk as shit. That dude's pissed drunk.
You're like, fuck your couch.
That dude's drunker than me right now. 100%. That dude sounded the
There's
alarm.
an alarm going on?
Yeah, dude, he made the alarm happen.
He's like, man, I'm
This
just
July
trying to deliver
4th along
packages.
10th Street in Atlanta. 10K of running and everyone else behind her.
The finish line just meters away with the motorcycles, giving them the perfect escort.
Racing in first place, widening her lead moments from the finish line. But suddenly...
Oh no!
Did she go off course?
Right turn.
Oh.
It looks like she went off course.
Inexplicably, with the finish
You know, he
line in
was
sight
leading
right down the street,
race.
Senberry Teferi followed the
So she
motorcycle
went off to that
escort
side
onto a
road.
side
Oh.
street.
No,
As the
why did he
motorcycle was
turn?
getting
That's
on
on
board,
him.
Teferi
Why
quickly
did he
realized her
turn?
mistake, but the other runners kept going straight. Teferi could not catch up.
That's horrible.
I mean, let's be honest. You saw... Wait, hang on. This is what it looked like in front of her before she took a turn. Okay? That's what she saw before she turned right.
But there was...
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you saying that just because the finish line is right there that you shouldn't follow somebody making a turn?
She thought she was making a top-tier decision, and I respect that. But let's not take into account the fact that we're looking ahead, and this is what we see.
Maybe she feared for her life. After all, it was a police motorcycle making the turn.
She thought the po-po know where to go.
The Popo says...
Popo know where to go.
He says, stop resisting, and she just made a right. Is that what we're saying? Okay. Making sure we're all on the same page.
What? Like, wait a minute. Daddy.
What's that? Is that one fell over the cuckoo's nest? No, it's Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird, right? She's trying to open a pen.
I have
What
no
is
idea
that?
what that
She's
was.
trying to do a line of coke. What is happening?
Nah, I don't know, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she got toads bounced out the other end of that.
For the record, if she did get launched, she would be in the fucking stratosphere. All right, if she got airborne, she would be gone. Her teeth would touch the rafters.
That's like trying to boop a tank.
That's right.
Into the well.
Right in the middle.
In the middle of Overwatch.
Right.
Yeah.
I was looking for my salt shakers.
Oh, fell back in.
Why? That kid's stupid. Fuck him.
Oh my God!
This is not.
Yeah,
as far as I know,
I don't trust it.
Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah, no.
I better save this. Alright.
What's happening?
Oh! You just got sniped.
He just threw his sandal at you.
Oh shit. Yeah, watch this shit, bro.
Yo.
Hey, you watching me?
You
Hey,
just
don't
threw the camera
film
off
me.
me, man.
Don't film me.
Bam!
Oh, dude, boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom.
Oh, I know what happened to her. She heard, "Oh yeah," and she just came right through.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Oh yeah.
Nope.
I feel like if the one sitting down was, I think the one sitting down should be the one doing this. I feel like she's way more athletic. I can tell by her haircut. That is a athlete's haircut. There's no getting in your face bullshit. And then we got this chick who's just like, yeah,
eat my ass.
Boom. Took you down. Took you down. That's his sister.
She's like, bitch.
There goes your chicken.
Oh,
Right, no chicken.
Whole chicken just gone. Touch.
Yeah, protect yourself. Protect yourself.
Alright, that's the end of that one.
We're going for a smoke break.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think
we had a very successful and
Yes.
I think this was a great moment. When we did it.
Absolutely.
I've learned a valuable lesson.
Because knowledge is power. Chat, YouTube viewers, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you all. Again, description below is where you can find all the information on our guest today, YellowTieGuy. We will see everybody on next week. Wednesdays is when we do this. And much love. And we're just going to say peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Later.